Who knows? Colts are the 1 seed right now. Who knows if that'll last? Patriots are 2. Broncos are 3. Steelers are 4. Bills are 5. Chargers are 6. Jags are 7. Still on the docket for the Jags, the 1 seed, the 3 seed, and the 6 seed. We play all 3 of those. But for now, this week, 51% chance, by the way, of making the playoffs. It's a flip of the coin. If I told you a flip of the coin will decide if the Jags are in the playoffs halfway through the season, would you take that?
That or play it out?
No, just would you take it? If you're going into the – well, you maybe not because you have them at 12-5.
Correct.
I would have taken it. I would have taken it in a heartbeat. And so, yeah. And now you're headed to Houston. And we learned yesterday C.J. Stroud's not playing. Golden opportunity, boys. Golden opportunity. Must take advantage. Twofold. Knock out the Texans. Finish them. Finish the Texans. And enhance your chance at a postseason game. Because if you beat Houston and go to 6-3, allow me for just a second. You beat Houston, you go to 6-3. Ladies and gentlemen, you still have 2 against Tennessee. You have the Jets. That alone should get you to 9. Again, even if you split against Tennessee, you're at 8. I suspect 9, you'll be in pretty good shape. Sort of a magic number. Although Seattle would disagree. They won 10 last year. But nonetheless, what a great opportunity for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they've earned it. Let's not forget, despite the way that they've played of recent, let's not forget, this team beat Kansas City. This team went out to San Francisco and won a football game against the 49ers. And so with those wins, the Jags join teams like the New England Patriots, the Chicago Bears, the Carolina Panthers, and the San Francisco 49ers. Teams that have exceeded or tied last year's win total already.
Okay.
All right. Last year, New England was 4-13. This year, they're 7-2. You know what we were last year, 4-13. We're one better already, 5-3. The Bears were 5-12. They're 5-3. Carolina was 5-12. They're 5-4. San Fran was 6-11. They're 6-3. Now let me tell you, it wasn't just C.J. Stroud who didn't practice for Houston yesterday. Jalen Petrie didn't practice. Their kicker, Ka'im Fairbairn, didn't practice. Nick Chubb didn't practice. Christian Harris didn't practice. Will Anderson Jr. did not practice. Ed Ingram didn't practice. Titus Howard didn't practice. Harrison Bryant didn't practice. Danico Autry didn't practice. Hello! Hello! Boys. Meanwhile, Devin Lloyd did practice. Tim Patrick did practice. De'Ami Brown, limited. Gardeck and Hamilton, limited. Limited's okay on a Wednesday. The concerns, Ezra Cleveland, Jordan Lewis, Hunter Long, Brian Thomas Jr., all not practicing yesterday. But man for man, Houston definitely a beat-up football team. And they'll say all the right things because they're smart. I know they will. Liam Cohen will give the right message to his football team. But C.J. Stroud out and Davis Mills in is, boys, we've got to take advantage of this. We have got to take advantage. It's all right there. You jump on that, you get the victory, you get out of Houston, and you have swept 2 on the road that, frankly, I was hoping for a split. Now, look, there's a little, towards the end of the year, the second and third to last games of the year, you go at Denver, at Indy. Extremely difficult. That's why we got to make the hay now. I don't even want to get ahead to the next few weeks because we now know that we'll be playing Arizona's backup quarterback too. Now, Jacoby Brissett ain't Davis Mills. He's more accomplished, but he's not the starter in Arizona. Take advantage, man. Take advantage of these opportunities. Get into the tournament and then see what happens. Get into the tournament. We don't do that much around these parts. 96, 97, 98, 99. Seemed like it was going to be an every year thing. It's beautiful. Great times. 96, 97, 98, 99. Then we had a 6-year hole. 05, 07. Got worse. 17, 22. That's it. 31 years. 4 in a row in the 90s. 4 times since. Once every 6, 7 years. Ooh, start something special. Start it with this regime. Start it with this opportunity. Take advantage of certain things, and they are. They have been. 4-1 in one-score games. It's fantastic.
Undefeated on the West Coast.
Things tend to even out. 10 one-score losses. Again, keep this in mind. We weren't 4-13 bad last year. Ball didn't bounce our way. Coach got fired. Deservedly so, by the way. For the little things. Now here we are 5-3. This is I guess, because we play 17 games now, which sort of drives me crazy because you can't ever get halfway. I guess we'll be halfway at halftime on Sunday. But what a great opportunity. Texans are tough defensively. I think Trevor was 20 of 40 the last time we played him. Need a late touchdown to win 17-10. Can we build on what we did the last 6 possessions against the Raiders? Texans are much better than the Raiders, but they're a beat-up football team. Take advantage of this opportunity. We'll worry about the rest once we get out of Houston with a win. But, man, if you beat Houston, come on now. 6-3, it's all right there for you. It's all right there for you. Don't slip up. Keep going. Find a way. Get a win. We're just warming up. We got a big day today. E, what do we got today? We got Doc Murphy.
We got Doc Murphy.
We got Freddie T.
We got Freddie T.
We got Riley Skinner talk college ball.
We got the Riley report.
We got the Lock and Law High School report.
We got high school. Oh, we loaded, baby.
We loaded. That's a good show. We'll do that all the way up till 10 o'clock. We got a prize giveaway. It's what we do here on The Drill. Hicken here, hanging out with you in the 6 o'clock hour. More coming up on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser start the week by giving the ball to the best back in Duval.
And off, Fred Taylor.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins DUI defense firm and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL.
Everybody
everybody, Mike Dempsey here, and the cooler weather is upon us. Folks, it's the perfect time to try the new breakfast sandwich from Dandy Foods. A hearty one, too. A twin-pack cinnamon swirl and country sausage. You get the sweet first, then the salty kicks in, and trust me, they are addicting. And you'll find them all at daily stores around town. So the next time you're out and about, stop and get all that deliciousness in less than a minute from Dandy. Just one more reason to go out and make yours a dandy, and do it today.
Hey, this episode brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks. We're gang. It's good to be right. So easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. That's how it works. They also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money, in fact, even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks the best way to win cash this football season. Download the app today. Use code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Simple. Code 1010XL. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's Prize Picks, man. It's good to be right.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple years ago. When it's smooth as silk, Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. Was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Go ahead and dial it. Dial what?
When you call in your opinion or hear an interesting interview from a sports insider on Jaguars Today or XL Primetime, you're getting it straight from the Checkmate Coatings phone line all day, every day on 1010XL.
Hey gang, Prosser here for Lloyd's Heating and Air. Need a leader for commercial, retail, multifamily, hospitality projects? Maybe it's top-tier residential service. No gimmicks, no mascots, just real expertise and good old-fashioned hard work. They're your trusted statewide mechanical partner and local family-owned team. Lloyd's is the only name Northeast Florida counts on. Visit Lloyd'sHeatingandAir.com. That's Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,700 five-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design help us get organized at home. They create custom storage for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and more. Closets by Design will transform clutter into seamless organization. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation before the holidays and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. 18-month financing is available. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
At Beard's Diamonds, we celebrate your anniversaries all the time. But now it's time for you to celebrate ours with the biggest sale all year. Beard's 44th anniversary sale is happening now with up to 44% savings. This is our biggest and final store-wide event of the year with our largest selection and lowest prices. Rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstones, gold fashion. Our cases are jam-packed, and our associates know they can break all the rules for this. So come join us as we mark another year of proudly serving Jacksonville. In a sea of corporate chain jewelry stores, we're honored to be the only local jeweler in the town center. No commission salespeople, no corporate chain sales gimmicks, no treating you like a number. At Beard's, we're local people serving local people with honesty, integrity, transparency, and good old-fashioned customer care. Don't miss Beard's Diamonds 44th anniversary sale. From gold necklaces to lab-grown diamond studs to all the latest styles from top designers. You'll find it all at Beard's in the St. John's Town Center.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. I love Hello Smooth Med Spa, my go-to for skin health and beauty. Their biggest event of the year is November 19th, National Botox Day. Huge deals, local vendors, and it benefits Make-A-Wish. Don't miss it. Visit HelloSmooth.com for more details.
Plan ahead this year and order your home holiday decorating from Kuhn Flowers. They'll take care of all your Christmas tree setup, lighting, and decorating hassles. This is Frank Frangie. Call on Kuhn Flowers. They'll do it all this fall.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back, gang. Hanging out here on a Thursday. Somebody wants you to unblock them.
Did I block them?
On the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
How they know if they block? If they're able to text in.
Says, good morning, E. You blocked my number a few weeks ago. I was driving my crew, had to shorten my text and said, shut up. I apologize.
Oh, if he told me to shut up, then
Yeah.
no, bro. You don't get to talk to me any type of way.
Yeah. But he's apologizing.
He should have thought about that before he told me that. Oh, let me go read the text. Real quick.
That was nice. Maybe we should. Also on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, hearing anything about the smoke about Lincoln Riley to Florida. Josh Payton hit it at it last night. Watch out for his name. Didn't say what job, though. I've heard about it. But you know who the leader and the Vegas odds are right now for Florida? Lane Kiffin. I've been saying it all along. I still think he's coming, but who knows? Everybody I talked to is closest to him. Sounded like positive stuff, but again, I don't know. Nobody knows. You never know. I also said all along, Auburn, LSU, Florida, all great jobs. All have toxic fan bases. All want to win. All places where you should go 8-4 if you can coach at all. Okay? Here's the thing about Florida. You know, at other programs, you got to work to get to 8-4. These programs, if you can coach at all, you should be 8-4. So if you want to flip it and say, well, you know, if you go 10-2, you get fired there. You know, if you go 10-2 5 years in a row, people are going to want you to go 11-1. That's correct. That's the way it works. And that's the way it works anywhere, by the way. But Ole Miss, LSU, Florida, all great jobs, all great fan bases, all packed stadiums, all have all the advantages of big programs. So which one do you want? Where do you want to live? You know, that's how you make your decision if you have the opportunities to go to those schools. Lincoln Riley is I'd be fine with Lincoln Riley. Be fine with him. Don't know why he would want to leave USC, though. He also has I believe he has a number one recruiting class coming in. So, yeah. Davis Mills is 2-1 versus the Jags and beat them last time he came in relief. I get it. I don't care. I don't care. He's 5-19. He's a backup quarterback in the NFL. You got to win. Will we win? I don't know. I'm just telling you the opportunity's there. This is a great opportunity. And to me, the Jags should be favored to win this game. So, when is Prosser going pro? I don't know.
Dang.
So, I think it's between Penn State and Florida. Personally, for Lane, I don't know. I don't see him going to Penn State, but I don't know. Or you can text us if you want. We enjoy reading them. We'll have some fun. There's a great story on the internet. I think you saw it and told me about it, but I saw it too.
Which one?
It's the one where. So we had the 15-year-old, 16-year-old Jets fan who hates this team.
Yes.
Right? He was walking out of the stadium. Hey, can you tell me about this game? I hate this team. I was born into this. I hate this team. It's classic stuff, right? So fast forward to the other day, Jets make some big trades this might be in New Jersey, upstate New York, I don't know where. Just a morning house. Two boys are up, two little sports fans. Their dad's a big Jets fan. He's turned them into Jets fans. He's got to break the news to them that their favorite player, Sauce, has been traded. Little kid probably, I don't know, he's probably about 4 or 5 years old. Stomps his feet, starts crying. Very upset. Other kid's a bit in shock. Right. Now, a couple days later, this goes viral. A couple days later, your boy Sauce sees it. And so sends him a tape, says hello to him, signs Colts jerseys for him.
The kid said, I'm a Colts fan now.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Nice thing. I like that when athletes do that. That's a cool deal. That's a cool deal. See who had 30 points last night in the NBA in his first start?
Who? Did our boy Gator boy stay hot?
Which one?
Clayton?
Nope.
Oh. No, who?
Will Richard. That
did
Gator
he?
boy stayed hot.
Good
for
for
Golden
him.
State.
Good for him.
Yeah. 30 points, man. You want to know why Florida won a national championship last night? Last year? Walter Clayton Jr., best player in Gator basketball history.
Ooh.
Yeah. First team All-American in Gator basketball history.
Fair.
Hit clutch shot after clutch shot.
I'll allow it.
If you want more longevity, if you want more than one season, okay. But last year's season, ain't nobody ever been better for the Gators. Well, then you team in Will Richard, who, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, carried us against Houston. He was the one making the points because it was a low-scoring game and nobody was scoring except Will. And he goes for 30 for Golden State. He is making a name for himself out there in the NBA quickly. 30 points. That's a big night, man.
It is.
So congrats to him. You throw in Walter Clayton Jr., Will Richard, Elijah Martin, and that's why they won. Yeah, he got his first NBA start because it was I don't know if it was might have been load management day for Steph and Draymond.
And Jimmy.
And Jimmy. All three were out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think all three were out, honestly. Let me look real quick. I do think all three were out. They lost to Sacramento, Sacto on the road, 121 to 116. The starters for Golden State last night, Jonathan Kuminga, one of your favorite players, Quinton Post, Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski, and Will Richard.
Wow.
I don't see Jimmy Butler on here. Now, these guys, I don't know if they're nicked up or it was, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't follow Golden State. Coming off the bench, Gui Santos, Al Horford, Buddy Hield, Gary Payton II. These guys have started games, obviously, in the NBA. But Will Richard played 35 minutes. He had 30 points. He had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover. He was 10 of 15 from the field, including 5 of 8 from 3. He was terrific. And unfortunately, they lost the game, but he was good. He was very good. So, had 30 points last night. Not enough, though. Sacto behind.
Russ had a triple-double last night.
Russ did?
Yeah, for Sacto.
Oh, Russ did.
Yeah.
23 points, 16 rebounds. I wonder if Will was covering him. And 10 assists for Danger Russ. DeRozan had 25 as well. Malik Monk had 21 off the bench. Sacto wins. They're 3-5. Golden State falls to 5-4 early in the season. But Will Richard, the story, man, that's pretty cool stuff. So congratulations to him. He gets his first start and comes through. Also, one other note from basketball hockey, Ovechkin, the all-time leading goal scorer, got number 900 last night. 900 goals. No one in the history of the NHL has scored 900 goals. No one. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. All right, gang.
Saying hockey.
Yeah.
Let's do that hockey.
Yeah, let's do it. 6:30. Good morning, Jacksonville. We're hanging out here on The Drill. We got more coming up. Stay with us. This is The Drill on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Florida Gators football.
All the way to the goal line.
The Gators crawl on the bluegrass.
Touchdown, Gators.
Florida, Kentucky, Saturday at 7:30 on Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football. 1010 XL.
What if you could pull up to $500,000 in cash out of your home and drop your mortgage rate to 4.99% APR? Hey, Prosser here, and right now at Loan Pronto, they've got the lowest rates in 3 years. With Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can get your cash in as little as 3 days, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and even skip your next 2 house payments. One client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Paid off their debt, paid off 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. One call, life change. There's no wait, no hard credit pull. You probably won't need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Rates at a 3-year low. Act now. Call 914-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. See how much cash you can get today. Call 914-999-1508. See how much cash you can get today. You can also visit loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey gang, Jacksonville. Checkmate Coatings is the MVP. Tough, slick floors that dominate any space. Owner Brendan says no big overhead, just killer floors and killer prices. You want more information? You want to get your garage floor coated, your patio, your pool deck? Real easy to do. CheckmateCoatings.com is the place to get all your information. CheckmateCoatings.com. They're Checkmate Coatings, gang. They're your floor's missing piece.
Football season is here, and our hometown team isn't the only one ready to stack up the wins. At Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi, you score big every time you shop with us. Thousands of vehicles, no flags, no fumbles, just hassle-free car buying and big wins with lifetime warranties, lifetime oil changes, and lifetime customer service. Plus, our wow pricing lets you celebrate a touchdown of savings. Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi. We're here to wow you.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it.
Grip it?
And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Hey, Jacksonville, Hicken here. I've been around the block or two, and Checkmate Coatings is who I'd call for my own place. They're my new MVP for stunning, long-lasting floors.
Brendan here with Checkmate Coatings. No massive overhead means top prices on top-quality pool decks, driveways, garages, and patios, too.
Visit CheckmateCoatings.com today. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
It's your boy Big Sirs, All-Pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop's special deal. Order a 75-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX15. And that's $15 off. Carry out or delivery, it's your call. Use online promo JAX15 or $15 off a 75-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow, mirrors cut exactly to your style, fogged or broken glass replaced, decorative tabletops, windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Hey Jacksonville, it's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified, fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Hey,
Daniels.
Didn't we win a game on Sunday?
I believe we caught a dub.
Don't you have giveaways after we win?
I do have giveaways after we win.
Jump!
That's the dub T-shirts on deck. And I got 2 of them to give away because the person never claimed it from the other win. So I got 2 That's the Dub shirts to give away.
Well, let's give away one right now.
Give one away to them 6 o'clockers, man.
Come kind, come courteous, come correct. 641-1010 if you want That's the Dub T-shirt, courtesy of our guy E.
I like your boy.
How many did you print?
12 of them things.
12 of them things.
Got 12 of them.
One
things.
for every victory. We're hoping not to have any left over. Here's an interesting stat as we welcome you back to the show. Hicken here, 6 o'clock hour, 6:35. Good morning, Jacksonville. I love the weather this time of the year. Isn't it great outside?
Oh, it's good.
Got a little warm yesterday, actually.
It got real warm.
Yeah.
Shorts weather.
It was surprising.
Just for it to get cold again.
Yeah, it is. Lowest completion percentage in a win this year. Okay? Lowest completion percentage in a win this year. In other words, the quarterback didn't complete at a high rate of passes. Bo Nix against Houston only completed 48% of his passes. Here's pay attention to the trend, peeps. Trevor Lawrence versus Houston, 50% of his passes. Baker Mayfield against Atlanta. Cam Ward against Arizona. Bo Nix against the Giants. And Sam Darnold against Houston. My point is this. 3 of the 6 have been against the Texans. Now, they've won the game, but it tells you how well the defense is playing for Houston and their secondary, Stingley and those guys. It's a tough defense, man. They're very good. They're very, very good. And so we'll have our hands full. We scored 17 on them last time. We know what they're going to do on offense. The problem is you just got to cover Nico Collins. I think Josh Hines Allen said it yesterday. They like to throw the ball to 12 and 86, and they want to run the ball. Well, you should be able to take away the run from them. They don't have Nick Chubb's banged up, and he's not Nick Chubb. That rookie running back they have is okay. Again, I say all this. We'll go out there and we'll blow it, and I'll be ticked. But we shouldn't. That's my point. We shouldn't blow it. But their defense is good. In fact, their defense is giving up the fewest yards in the National Football League. They're number 1 right now, 267 yards. You want to put it in perspective, our Jaguars are giving up 336 yards, so almost 70 yards more per game. Houston's defense is very good, 267 yards per game. The worst defense in the NFL, more perspective, the Bengals, 426. My gosh. Dallas, 397. Ugh. Those are some bad defenses. But Houston is very good. Houston's passing defense is 4th in the NFL, 177 yards. The best passing defense in the NFL, the Atlanta Falcons. Then Buffalo, then the Chargers, then Houston. Those are the 4 best passing defenses. Okay, so tough road to hoe. Running the ball against them, Jacksonville actually gives up less. Jacksonville's 3rd in the league in stopping the run. 3rd in the league. E, did you know that?
What's that?
We're 3rd in the league in stopping the run.
Wow.
Yeah, 86.9.
Shout out.
Yeah. But Houston, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. And they only give up 3 more yards a game than we do. So they're both teams. This is going to be a tough road to hoe. That defense is good. But you know what you can get? Turnovers.
Yes, you can.
Davis Mills, get turnovers. Get points. Liam, kick the ball. Get the points. On the road, get the points. Take the 3.
The O-line ain't all that. So we could get pressure. We could get sacks, man.
Well, let's not get carried away.
I mean, but we can.
There's a lot we can do. Getting sacks ain't one of them. We can win. We can get turnovers. We can stop the run. We can stop the pass. Can we get sacks?
TBD.
We should be able to get sacks. Their offensive line is terrible. Their quarterback is a backup. We should be able to get sacks. What kind of game plan does Houston try to put together against Jacksonville? You know, I guess they just, again, throw it to 12.
Yeah.
Just throw it up to 12.
For sure.
You know, but you got to give him time to get down the field. Schultz is a good tight end, too.
Christian Kirk. Oh, this is a Christian Kirk revenge game. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But getting sacks, when you have, what do we have, 10 in 8 games?
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and say we're going to be getting sacks. Which, by the way, I got to assume, let me check real quick, but I'm very confident that is DAL in the NFL, right?
Gotta be.
I mean, Brian Burns has 11. All right, Brian Burns has 11 sacks. I believe we have 10, but I'll double check. Denver has 40.
What?
40.
Wow.
Yeah. The Lions got 28. They're second. They're 12 clear. Yeah, we have 10. One less than 3 teams. The Ravens, the Jets, and the Niners. Man, the Ravens have 11 sacks.
Wow. What a miss, man. I definitely did not see that coming with the Ravens.
Yeah. What's the NFL record for most sacks in a season by a team?
Got to be the Eagles when a couple years ago.
72. The 1984 Chicago Bears. Denver's on their way to breaking that NFL record, bro.
For sure.
That was in a 16-game season, by the way. And it's still, the Vikings had 71. The Eagles had 70 in 2022.
Yeah, that team was loaded. They were balling.
The 84 Bears had 72. The 89 Vikings had 71. Only 4 teams have ever had 70 or more. Broncos certainly headed that way. Wow. So, Denver's been terrific. I mean, wow. That's impressive, dude. And who are their guys? Benito. They got that Benito cat.
Benito.
Right? But you're hard pressed, like, they don't roll off your tongue. Justin Strnad has 3.5. Benito has 8. Jonathan Cooper has 7. Zach Allen has 5. John Franklin Myers has 4. My gosh. Our lead guy has 3.5. Woo. They got guys contribute. They got how many different guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different cats have a sack, at least half a sack for the Denver Broncos. All right? 16 different guys have at least a sack for the Denver Broncos. Flip that to the Jags, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different guys with at least half a sack, including Emmanuel Ogbah, half a sack, DeJuan Smoot, 1. Trayvon's got 2. Hines Allen has 2. Eric Armstead has 3.5. And Foye Oluokun has 1. That's it. 16-6. 40-10. Woo. That's impressive. That's impressive. That's why Denver's a legit team.
Yeah.
Bo Nix doesn't screw it up. You know, they can their defense can ball. So interesting. That's it. It's not that, you know, when the Colts and the Broncos are at the top of the NFL and the Patriots, ain't nobody saw that coming in the AFC.
Right.
In fact, real quick, the whole offseason, one of the things we talk about in this next 10 years, right, like 25 to 35, the challenge for the Jags is getting out of the AFC and getting to a Super Bowl. Now, look, it's never easy, but we suggested it was harder than ever with Josh Allen in Buffalo, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, and Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, all in their prime.
Right.
Those 4 guys, all in their prime. You got to beat, and it was almost like guaranteed you get to the postseason, you got to beat 2 of those guys to get to the Super Bowl at least. Well, Joe Burrow's out, right? Now, Lamar's on the ropes because his team's on the ropes, right? They can't afford that. They don't have a lot of wiggle room. Josh Allen looks great, terrific, and Patrick Mahomes looks as good as ever. So, but the Chiefs are out of the playoffs right now, which would be a really good thing if we could keep them out.
Oh man, that would be great.
And listen, they're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to earn it if they want to get there because the schedule's not easy, right? The Chiefs are off this weekend, but then they go to Denver. They play the Colts. They go to Dallas. They do have the Texans, the Chargers, the Titans they do have, the Broncos, and the Raiders. So at 5 wins, they're going to beat the Raiders. They're going to beat the Titans, okay? They're going to beat the Texans. That's 8. But that's it. Those are the givens. The Cowboys aren't very, at Dallas on Thanksgiving. That's probably 9. They'll get to the postseason. They'll be there. Okay? They'll be there. The Ravens, though. Nothing. They're on their last legs, right? They have to get it done. They got 3 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. They got to win at Minnesota on Sunday. Now if they do, they get to 4 and 5 and they're feeling real good. Then they go to Cleveland, right? And then they got the Jets, and then they got the Bengals. So they got real chance to make hay here. But they don't have any wiggle room at 3 and 5. So anyway, we'll keep it going. 7 o'clock hour headed your way. This is the drill. We gave away the shirt, E.
Oh, we gave away the shirt.
Okay.
Got another one to give away later on.
We'll give another one later, and we also have the 10-minute drill prize pack.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Razzle Dazzle. It's 6:47. Good morning, Jacksonville. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
College basketball tonight at the O'Connell Center. The Florida Gators hosting the Osprey of North Florida as a 38.5-point favorite, 168.5 the total. In college football at Raymond James Stadium, South Florida a 2-touchdown favorite over UTSA, 67.5 the total. The Bulls are 4-0 at home. Saturday, Florida laying 3 at Kentucky. Clemson a 2.5-point home favorite against Florida State at Death Valley Memorial Stadium in Clemson, South Carolina. C.J. Stroud ruled out for the Houston Texans Sunday as they host the Jaguars. Jacksonville now the 1.5 road favorite. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keystoprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Hey friends, Frank Frangie here. You know me. I don't mess around when it comes to taking care of business. Well, if your plumbing or AC company is giving you excuses, it's time to make a trade. Call the pros at Duck Duck Rooter. They're the trusted partner for some of the biggest commercial names in Northeast Florida. Their office team keeps billing smooth, and their field techs show up ready to fix the problem, fast and right. Bring in the starters with Duck Duck Rooter, a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Call 904-862-6769. 904-862-6769. Tell them Frank sent you.
At Cannons of Jacksonville, they know that when you're towing anything, you gotta have products you can rely on. With over 50 years of fabrication expertise, the family at Cannons can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Whether it's a heavy-duty hitch, trailer frame, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons will provide you with unmatched precision and durability. For all your towing needs, visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Are you ready to upgrade your windows or patio doors? It's the Black Friday sales event going on now at Renewal by Anderson. Buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 years. This offer expires November 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
It's holiday season and it's not too late to find the perfect spot to celebrate with your team. Fourscore is a place that brings the energy, where great food, craft drinks, and unreal vibes meet cutting-edge full-swing simulators. Don't play golf? Do not worry. With over 40 interactive games, Fourscore has something that everyone will enjoy. Perfect for company outings, birthdays, and even private events that go beyond the ordinary. With locations in historic San Marco and centrally located Gate Parkway, Fourscore is ready to make your next celebration unforgettable. Hit the easy button and book your event today at fourscoregolf.com.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute, brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Well, you know, Jacoby Myers wore number 16 in Vegas. Yesterday he said, yeah, I'm not asking for number 16 here. I just understood the price tag that would have came with it. And I wasn't trying to take out another mortgage, him being funny. But here's the good news for Jacoby Myers. He goes from 2-6 to 5-3. And, you know, you get into that should give you a little bit of juice. James Gladstone says Jacoby Myers' superpower, not dropping the football. Well, that'll be just fine. Myers will be wearing number 3 and playing for the Jaguars this Sunday. He's also reunited with his old receivers coach, Edgar Bennett, from Las Vegas, who's now our receivers coach. And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power, always on the look for experienced lift, truck, and dock and door technicians in the Jacksonville area. Benefits, 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Woo, Lift Power, one of the best places to work year in and year out. Woo, Lift Power, rapidly growing. Ooh, Lift Power, proudly serving the Jacksonville area for more than 50 years, family-owned and operated, and you have a chance to be part of the family. Here's your opportunity. If you're looking for an employment change, you can learn a whole lot more. Just go to liftpower.com. You'll be glad you did. That's liftpower.com. So, we ride up this morning. I'm out in the parking lot. I can't park in my usual spot because there's a truck there, a big truck, a rig.
Big truck.
So I park in a different spot. I see these lights coming at me.
Wervin.
And I know who it is. I look at the car. I put the windows down.
Mm-hmm.
I hear this music blaring.
Blasting.
Music's windows down in Emmanuel Thalloran's car.
Your boy.
you think, well, maybe he's listening to a little T-Pain because we talked about T-Pain yesterday.
No T-Pain, no Pistol.
Maybe he's got a little bit of Bone Crusher cooking.
No Bone Crusher.
He's never turned down a Diddy party. I don't know what he's listening to.
Oh, goodness, man.
But I'm suspecting he's listening to,
Lil Wayne, Jeezy, Rod Wave.
What was the competition we had last week in Vegas?
Oh, Versus Battle. That Hot Boys and No Limit.
Yeah. Maybe a little dog, maybe a little doggy. But no, none of that for E. No, I hear a familiar tune.
Oh, yeah? What tune was that?
I hear a familiar tune just playing loudly. And I think back to my New York Metropolitans. This is what I always associate this song with. Jacob deGrom taking the mound. This is his song. This is what they play for him.
Simple Man.
He's got Simple Man. I'll give you 1,000 guesses. Guess what music he's listening to this morning? He's got Simple Man playing.
I like to switch it up, man.
You do.
Roll down the windows. It felt good on the way into work.
But you just heard this song recently, like in the last couple months, didn't you? Or no?
I played it. It was your open one last week or something.
And you said, I like this jam.
Like Skinner, man.
Yeah. Just anyway, I got a kick out of that. It tickled me, therefore I tickle y'all. Okay? If you're not tickled, I'm sorry. Chiefs have to play Denver twice on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. I'm aware of that. Listen, without YouTube TV audience, Monday Night Football audience dropped 21.4% from Week 9. YouTube is battling with Disney. No Disney, ESPN, or ABC still on YouTube TV. Is that still going on?
Still going on, man.
Because you have YouTube TV.
Dude, I don't know how much longer I'm going to have if they don't get their ad right.
Man, I almost switched over and I didn't. And I'm not glad that I did or didn't. I just, didn't because I'm lazy.
I've never had a gripe with them up until now. Just give me my sports, man. Just give me my sports.
One idea, just reading some of these texts, which we like to do from the boys. Run the ball, stick with it, get LeQuinn on the field. He'll fight the Texans. We need to be ready for a fight with these guys. I like that.
Yeah?
He does, man. Where does Denver rank in run defense? I'll check. Our interior D-line sucks. They're not getting push up the middle to flush the quarterbacks out. That's true, but we're not doing bad against the run. That's all I'm saying. Do you think high sack numbers are based on scheme or the quality of your secondary? It's always all the above.
Yes.
Right? When it
All
comes
works
to all
together.
that stuff, isn't it always all the above?
Yes.
Yeah, it's always all the above. So, is there any word on if Trayvon Walker will play this week? Yeah, he's been playing. Are you wondering if he's suspended or anything? No. Backup quarterbacks seem to play well against the Jags. That's because we stink. If we don't stink, they shouldn't. Right?
Correct.
So let's go prove that we don't stink. We're 5-3. Let's act like a 5-3 football team. This is what I'm trying. This is what they're trying to do down there, right? They're trying to change the culture, the thought process, and in so doing. And listen, you fans have been scarred. I get it. I love y'all. Scarred. You have put up with way too much. God bless all of you. You have sat through the sunshine, the heat, the awful football, the ringing of the bell at the end of the third quarter, meaning it's time to leave because we're going to lose again. Terrible records at the bank for the last few years. But we are trying to change that. They're trying to change that. Their win-loss record says they are in the process of changing that. So that's sort of a theme a little bit of kind of what we have been talking about today. Sort of a theme. Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day. Brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, of the Florida Gators, of the PGA Tour, soon to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Shout out to Big Z, now the owner of the Tampa Bay Rays. Congratulations on that. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Bro, have you ever seen the homes? If you haven't, and you're thinking, you know what? You're talking to your wife and your young people out there, let's get a house. I want to build a home. Go to Dreamfinders, man. Talk to those folks. They're great people. They'll help you navigate your home purchase. They've got unbelievable interest rate packages, 15 different locations around town.
15 of them things.
Just like Taylor Swift's exes. Sorry, Trav.
Sorry,
Trav. So tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you. Our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day. After 8 games, the Jags are 5-3. By season's end, will they be in the postseason? Yes, AFC South champs. Yes, wild card. No, just miss out. No, not close.
Man, I'm going all in. I think yes, AFC South champs.
You have to. You got them at 12-5.
Yes, sir.
And that's okay. 24.2% agree with you.
Let's ride, fellas.
52.8 say yes, wild card. So there's a belief out there. No, just miss out. 19.9 or 20%. Only 3.1% think they're the same old sorry Jags. And that's good. That's fantastic news. That's great news going forward. So, yes, AFC South champs, 24.2. Yes, wild card. More than 300 votes. We've got an hour left if you want to vote in the Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day. Thank you to Dreamfinders Homes for sponsoring the poll question year in and year out. We appreciate those guys so much. Let's do this, E. Let's get ready for the 7 o'clock hour. Are you pumped up?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's take it up a notch.
Oh, okay. Let's turn it up.
We'll take it up a notch. 6 o'clock was a good, solid hour, I thought. I thought it was chock full of information. I thought it was entertaining.
Infotainment.
Yeah.
At its finest.
But I think we need to do a little bit better.
Crank it up then.
All right. We will in the 7 o'clock hour next here on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, number 9 opens up his teal and black bag of memories.
Let's go, Googans. Let's go, Googans.
David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today, Mondays on 1010XL. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Make your Thanksgiving table unforgettable. At Jacksonville Flower Market, their custom centerpieces burst with fall color and charm. Stop by Beach and Southside to design your holiday arrangement. Jacksonville Flower Market, where every table blooms with thanks.
I'm Max Fink. Join me for the Gator Report on 1010XL as I break down the latest storylines in Gator Nation.
Put together by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators, 1010XL.
Go, Gators!
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
When you roll into a convenience store for some cold Bud Light, you want to make sure it's, well, cold. Check out the big coolers at Circle K. They make sure it's chilled and ready to go for the big game or party. Swing by Circle K and pick up some cold Bud Light.
How likely is it to live to be 100 years old? The answer coming up.
When you file a claim with Southern Oak Insurance, we schedule one of our trusted vendors to work directly with you, which means a faster claim resolution. Find out more at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
In the United States, about 5% of women live to be 100, but only 1.8% of men.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Jason, I called you about the ductwork in my attic this summer, and you totally blew me off.
I did.
My airflow is too low and my bills are too high.
I know.
There's stains on my ceiling tiles and sweating around the vents, and the mice have chewed so many holes in the ducts, I think they're getting more AC than I am.
I know.
Then how could you let me suffer all summer, Jason?
Because summer is the one time of year I just can't send my technician into someone's steaming hot attic. They'd kill me. Ductwork is hot, cramped work at the best of times. Lucky for you, those best of times are in November.
You mean like now?
Bueller Air and Plumbing can repair your old, damaged, or just plain sketchy ductwork right now when it's not too hot and not too cold.
And none of your technicians will kill you.
It's a win-win.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Joe C. for Preferred Roofing, reminding you your roof is more than just felt and shingles. It's a system that not only keeps your home dry, but also impacts your heating and cooling bills. Preferred Roofing and Construction is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor lauded for having the ability to educate and inform homeowners on their options. Why GAF and Preferred Roofing? They're veteran-owned and operated with ties to Duval for decades. A family business ready to make sure your family has a good roof over its head. Log on, preferredroofingjacks.com.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. Jaguar head coach Liam Cohen weighed in on the Jacoby Myers trade.
Tough, strong hands, has been physical as a separator. Definitely excited to have him.
Ahead of Sunday's clash with Houston, Brian Thomas Jr. missed practice with an ankle injury. De'Ami Brown remained in concussion protocol, while Devin Lloyd and Tim Patrick returned to full action. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 7:06 and it's 58 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the 7 a.m. hour next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Hey, welcome back. 7 o'clock hour here. Hicken and E, Dan and E doing our thing. Dane Brugler put out his midseason all-rookie team.
Okay.
Jackson Dart, your quarterback.
I'll allow it.
Quinshad Judkins is your running back.
I'll allow it.
Emeka Egbuka.
Wide receiver
is
one.
your wide receiver. Tyler Warren is your tight end.
Yeah.
Will Campbell is your tackle.
Okay.
Gray Zabel, interior offensive lineman. Abdul Carter on the edge. Deion Walker, defensive tackle from Kentucky, playing for Buffalo.
Shout out.
He was like, he fell in the draft. He's that really big dude. He's playing, I guess. Carson Schwessinger, the linebacker in Cleveland. Will Johnson, been really good for Arizona at corner. Jacob Parrish, your nickel for the Bucks. Xavier Watts, your safety for Atlanta, and your kicker, Ryan Fitzgerald from FSU, and your punter, Jeremy Crawshaw from Florida. Plays for the Broncos.
So the Bucks have two players, two rookies that are contributing.
They do. The Browns have two.
Okay.
We don't have any. Now listen, if Travis Hunter had stayed healthy, he still wouldn't be on this team. He would not be the wide receiver.
No.
Which is where we're pushing him to play more.
Right.
And so I don't think he has enough snaps to, like Will Johnson started the whole year for Arizona, right? So he would not be. And then, who else is playing for us from the draft class? Not many people involved.
Yeah, not too much.
Yeah.
Tootin'.
Rootin' Tootin'. We had Tootin' on the show Monday night. He's a nice kid.
Yeah.
I like to meet the guys, kind of spend a little time with them. On that show, you get to kind of talk to him.
Yeah.
Jersey boy.
Is he?
Yeah. And he's a good story because he's a kid who, he started at HBCU, North Carolina A&T.
Oh, A&T.
Yeah.
Aggies.
Yeah, he went from there. which is great. Listen, don't get me wrong, but that's not exactly a path to the National Football
It's
League.
really not.
Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's not like, it's like you don't have a lot of offers, generally speaking. And he stayed there for a couple years, put up some big numbers. Then he went to Virginia Tech, where he was able to be like, I think, first or second team All-ACC in his last year, which then led him to the National Football League. It's a great story. So it's a kid who, believed in himself, kept working. When he was at HBCU, he's like, I'm just, playing football, but this will probably be it for me. No, he kept the dream alive, right? Now he's in the National Football League. And look, he's been okay. He's not been great. He's got 40 carries for 160 yards, basically. I think that's around where he's at. He scored a few touchdowns. But a nice young man and certainly rooting for him.
Speaking of HBCUs, our boy TJ Cole.
Yeah.
He's going to FAM. Reigns quarterback. He's going to FAM.
Let me tell you something. That's a great move for FAM. Great move for FAM. And couldn't be happier for TJ.
Oh, yeah.
Great kid.
Awesome kid.
Yeah, so congratulations to him. I think that's fantastic.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, and I think they're getting a guy who can start there for 4 years. That kid is special. The only reason why he's not going to FSU or any of those other big boy schools is size.
Yeah.
He can do it all.
He can.
And he does it all. And it's always like that. And, but I get it, man. You want a scholarship. Those schools will say, well, yeah, we love you. We'd love for you to walk on here.
Right.
Not in this day and age, man. I ain't walking on. You got to get paid. Plus, the other thing is, when you're paying a guy $2.5 million to play quarterback, he's going to be the quarterback.
Absolutely.
Unless he's just awful. He's going to be the quarterback. So, yeah, so good for him, though. Congratulations to TJ. Back to the Jags. In the draft class, it hasn't come around. Now, Hunter's injury is a big part of this, okay, in fairness. We never have seen Caleb Branshaw yet, okay? Kind of thought he's going to be a starting safety. Travis Hunter, love him. Love everything about him. Think he's going to be fine. Just sort of, I think the biggest obstacle with Travis Hunter is figuring out his role. I think he can do whatever you want him to do. I think it's more on the Jags than it is on Hunter. Figure out his role, identify his role, and roll with it, right? And listen, it's challenging for the Jags because you want him to play all the time. He's your best, because Brian Thomas Jr. has struggled so much. He's your best receiver, and he's your best corner. I still think he's a great corner, though. God, I love him at corner.
I agree.
Man, I wish they'd play him at corner. But whatever. Wyatt Milam's a guy I don't understand yet. Now, look, maybe he needs to develop. That's fine. But he's a third-round pick, and we have an offensive line where we've had a lot of criticisms. They've been better. They've had really good games. They ran for 151 against the Raiders. But Wyatt Milam's a guy like, why isn't Wyatt Milam playing? Why, when they go to jumbo package, was it Cole Van Lannon going in, not Wyatt Milam? Where's Wyatt Milam? I know he was hurt earlier, but he's not playing now. Third-round pick, man. Bashal Tootin, we just talked about. He's been good, but Scattaboo went after him. Jack Kaiser. We've never seen Jalen McLeod, the Auburn kid. Lane's been a great special teamer. And Jonah Monheim, and LaQuinn Allen are great value in the 7th round.
Yes.
I like both those guys. So those are guys that you could see on this football team for a while. So they're not just here because we're not getting rid of our draft picks, which happens a lot with general managers. And, you draft your class gets a year.
Right,
yeah. And maybe even longer. But I think those are two guys that have contributed, right? Monheim had to step in
fourth quarter
and start a game. No, he started a game.
Yeah.
LaQuinn Allen, I'd like to see him get more, but Etienne's been so doggone good, and Tootin's run hard.
It seems like he's picking up, right?
Yeah,
it's hard to get him on the field.
It's hard to get him on the field, but LaQuinn Allen is a guy that you gotta like. You gotta like. So anyway, just looking at those guys, and those are the guys. That's why they're not. Each one has a story to tell, but you won't see them on any all rookie teams. at all. So just getting going here in the 7 o'clock hour. Doc Murphy's coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. 8 o'clock, we're locked and loaded, too. We got college football talk with Riley Skinner. We got Freddie T. We got high school talk. Brian Braddock will join us, the Lockett Law High School Report. So a lot of good stuff coming your way right here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
Hey, shout out to Will Richard, the Golden State Warriors via the University of Florida, a second-round pick by the Dubs. He got a start last night, his first NBA start. What'd he do? 30 burger for Will. 5 of 7 from behind the arc, shot 75%. Listen, might have been a load management day for Curry and Butler and Draymond Green. None of them played. And Golden State lost to Sacto by 5, but it wasn't Will Richards' fault. Guy played a heck of a basketball game. Also chipped in with 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 30 points for Will Richard. Really lets the flow of the game come to him. So congrats to Will. And you want to know why the Gators were so good as they get ready to take on UNF tonight? Will Richard, Walter Clayton, Elijah Martin, no longer with the team.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Open the weekend early with Pre-Game Friday.
Anything you want to add to this?
Get the news, notes, and inside stuff you need to get ready for game day.
That's all I ever think about.
Pre-Game Friday.
Built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
Hey, Higgin here. Tired of glasses or contacts? Discover customized vision solutions at Bowden & Associates. Dr. Bowden's team offers cutting-edge options like EVO implantable Collamer lenses, refractive lens exchange, and classic LASIK, designed to fit your life. Picture perfect vision for reading, driving, or just enjoying the day. It's easier than you think. Call now for your free screening. They are Bowden & Associates. That's right, I said free screening. They're keeping the First Coast focused.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH, Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit DFHSalesEvent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
It's not girl talk, it's sports talk.
Let's talk football.
Tom McManus adds his helmet to the heels with Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl. Afternoons 2 to 4. Fought for you by Green Law Group on 1010XL.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval Drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in Duval!
When storms start to crop up in the Atlantic or Gulf this time of year, having a solid plan to handle anything that sweeps through the First Coast is very important. That's where American Electrical comes in. Ensure your home's safety and comfort with an American Electrical home generator. As the area's leading home generator dealer and installer, American Electrical can offer you easy installation, simple maintenance, and peace of mind. Schedule an assessment by simply calling the team at American Electrical. They'll walk you through the best generator for your home or business. Log on, american-electrical.com.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. What's better than beer? Cold beer. Put your company logo on a custom koozie. Check them out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. We have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at bariorthopedics.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! Yeah! 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 We got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E.
Yo.
Do you have a clue what you're handing out today?
I got a clue. I got a pair of tickets to go see Clue live on stage at the Jacksonville Center for Performing Arts. That's going down November 18th. And at the end of this here segment, one lucky winner can win a pair of tickets to go check them out.
Had my daughter in the truck for a few minutes during Simple Man. She heard E and asked if it was Shaq.
No, baby. It's not Shaq.
It's not Shaq, but my voice today. Very good.
Hey, Dad, I got a very special shout out.
Oh, please.
The Ed White Commanders football team.
Okay.
They scored 537 points in 10 games.
What?
And that's breaking a Florida state record.
Are you kidding me?
537 points.
Well, we got to get them on the Lock and Law High Score Report next week.
Man.
Are they in the postseason? They better be.
Gotta be.
Stand by here. Let me see what old Ed White's done here. Congrats to Ed White. 537.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Holy cow, man.
Boys lighting up the scoreboard.
Holy smokes. 8-2. 45 against Trinity, 65 against Westside, 74 against Inglewood, 54 against Parker. Lost 52-49 to Merritt Island. Beat Atlantic Coast 48, 49 against Sandalwood, 45-41. Lost to Oakleaf. Beat Riverside 64-45. And then Dylan Denmark's Baldwin Indians went down 48-42.
Was their low 41?
Their low, they can't be stopped. What is their low? 49, 41. Holy smokes. So we'll find out who they play in the playoffs. But yeah, they 8-2. Shout out Ed White. Must be a fun team to watch. They got some shootouts now.
Yeah.
52-49, 45-41. I saw that game against Oakleaf. I was doing TV that night, and that was a game. I'm pretty sure Ed White Oakleaf scored late. Oakleaf has that quarterback who's McKissock, whose sisters Mary and Jack Cags.
Oh, okay.
Remember we had him in?
That's right. Yeah.
So nice kid, and he threw a touchdown, and then Ed White drove the field in like 10 seconds, and he threw one up in the end zone at the end, and the kid kind of had it and got hit, and it kind of just came out, or he almost had caught the ball for the win. So yeah, that's tough. Ed White gonna be a fun team to watch here in the postseason. I wonder who has the best defense in the state of Florida.
State of Florida?
Yeah, I like to see them play each other.
That'll be one of those teams.
But anyway, yeah, we'll talk more with Coach Braddock a little bit later. On the program, St. Augustine High School, in the Lockett Law High School report. But yeah, shout out Ed White, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Them boys playing old school Pac-12, Big 12 style football. Can't be stopped, but don't stop others either. LOL. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate that. All right, Jags go to Houston this week. Take on the Houston Texans. I talked earlier in the program about opportunity, man. Great opportunity. We got to get rid of all this negativity. We can't beat the backup quarterbacks, man. We got to go out there and we got to stick it to Davis Mills. All right? In the end, there's a reason you're a backup quarterback. You're not as good as a starting quarterback. He ain't as good as C.J. Stroud.
No.
Their offense is not very good.
Uh-uh.
Our defense has not been very good.
Uh-oh.
Their defense is very good. Our offense has been not very good until the last half of the football game Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go win this game. What's the line in this game? Jaguars, Houston.
Ooh.
Who's favored?
I think the Jags are favored now that C.J. Stroud
That's fair.
has been ruled out.
Yeah.
I'd say Jags 3.5.
1.5.
Oh.
Over under 37.5. 37.5. That's got to be the lowest. Yeah, that's the lowest one in the NFL.
Oh, and I wanted to say, when you asked the best high school defense, the first name that came to mind was Bradford.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Rogers and his team.
That's right.
They only gave up 57 points all year.
Oh, yeah, they do that every year.
Every year.
They do that every year. We should know that. We talked to Jamie and those guys.
They don't play over there.
Yeah.
They're
No, yeah. Bradford Ed White, that's what we need.
Yeah.
Bradford Ed White. Yeah, Bradford does. Remember they had a year where they had like 6 shutouts, remember?
Yeah. Oof.
Let's see what the boys done in Bradford. Bradford's 9-1. They shut out Baker County, shut out Denellen, shut out Keystone Heights, shut out Palatka. 4 shutouts. They beat Santa Fe last weekend 21-7. The most they have given up in a game, 12. 12 points. No, I'm sorry. Mandarin got them for 14.
Okay.
Mandarin 14-7. Wow. That's good. I wonder if Bradford and Ed White are in the same class.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. So we'll find out. But yeah, shout out to Bradford too. Good job, boys. The boys love that high school football, man.
Yeah, they do.
That's good stuff.
We got good high school football here in this area. We're lucky.
All them Trinity boys must have went back to Ed White. That's what I got on the text line.
That's funny.
I think the Trinity boys are Reigns, right?
Reigns got everybody.
Reigns. They tell me Reigns is like backups be the best team in the city. You know,
Reigns is loaded.
Reigns is loaded. But yeah, it's good stuff, man. No, we look. Listen, it's great. Friday nights, we're looking forward to it. Friday nights is great stuff. Enjoy Friday nights a great deal. So, yeah, we'll see. But back to the Jags. Yeah, off to Houston. Houston is on the ropes. We got a real chance here to deliver a knockout punch against the Texans. Beat them and drop them to 3-6. They're about toast. You know, you get to 6 losses in 9 games, man. You're not coming back. Not when you got a first place schedule. Because you win some, you lose some, right? If you're 3-6 and you win some, you lose some, you got to go on a 6-game winning streak. Houston does not have that look about them. They have the look about them like they're going to bumble their way home. But let's get them stumbling and bumbling. If they lose to Denver and then to us, they're done. They're done.
Dunzo.
I am here to tell you there are 9 teams in the AFC fighting for 7 spots, and we're one of them. The 2 on the outside looking in, though, are dangerous. One is Kansas City, who will find their way in. That's why we got to win this Sunday, because Kansas City is going to find their way. Now we got the tiebreak with them,
right?
Which is great.
Let's not even have to count on that.
No. So they got a tougher road to hoe, okay? But they're also they've been to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row, bro. They've been to 7 straight AFC Championship games, and I've seen them enough to know they're a playoff caliber team. I've seen them where I've thought they're not as good. Like, their offense gets going, their defense is good. I mean, yeah. So Kansas City is to me, Baltimore is the wild card. Nobody else in the AFC gang is coming back. They're not. I'm telling you, mark it down. However you want to do it. I don't care. They're not. if you go to the standings in the American football in the AFC, all right, go to the standings, and some of these teams, somebody's going to fall out. Okay, I don't know who it is, but somebody's going to fall out. The Steelers are 5-3. The Chargers are 6-3. We're 5-3. The Broncos look like a playoff team. The Patriots look good. Do you believe in the Patriots yet, though? 7-2. Do you believe in the Colts? 7-2.
Right.
I believe we could catch the Colts.
I believe so,
quite
too.
honestly.
Yeah.
I think their schedule is much tougher than ours. But let me tell you, on the outside looking in, Kansas City 8, Houston, we beat them. They're done. Now, if they win, they're back in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give – because if they go and win with Davis Mills against us, then they're back in.
That's not a good look.
But the Bengals are done. The Raiders are done. The Browns are done. The Dolphins are done. The Jets are done. The Titans are done. None of those teams are coming back. Okay? Houston is on the ropes, and Baltimore is on the ropes. Kansas City, I think, is fine. But they got to get in at somebody else's expense. Somebody's got to leave the party. So I don't want it to be us leaving the party is all I'm saying. But if we lose to Houston, then you start seeing signs of us leaving the party. Well, Kansas City still got to play the Broncos, man. 2 times. So, but Kansas City, I looked at their schedule. We talked about it. They can get to 9 wins. They're going to get to 9 wins. So we win Sunday, we're going to get to 9 wins. We got 2 with Tennessee, 1 with the Jets. Got Indy at home still, where we've, for whatever reason, we always beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that gets you to 10. And then you still got a trip to Arizona. You can win that game.
Yeah.
Now, 12? I don't know. 12? Yeah. You're spinning the wheel if they don't get 12, right?
No, bro. No.
That's not what you said?
No, it's not what I said.
I was going to spin the wheel if they went 4-0.
Yeah. It came close.
That's what I'm saying.
It came close.
It came very close. I did that for you. I think you should spin the wheel for the fans if they go 12-5.
Bro, if they go 12-5,
yeah,
I'll definitely spin the wheel. If the Jags go 12-5,
ladies and gentlemen, did you hear this?
If the Jags go 12-5, I will definitely spin the wheel.
You rolling on that?
Yeah, I'm rolling on that.
I want to bump in the next segment today with that comment. Ladies and gentlemen, E just said if the Jags go 12-5, he will spin the wheel.
I'll definitely spin the wheel, Jags.
All right, and if the Jags go 5-12, I'll spin it.
Nah, bro. No, bro.
I would spin it. Because I know we're not going 5-12. He said if the Jags go 12-5, he will definitely spin the wheel.
Oh, yeah. I would gladly spin the wheel if they go 12-5.
He wouldn't gladly.
No problem.
The day you spin it, you won't be gladly spinning it.
Yeah, well, leading up to it, all that.
Okay.
If they go 12-5, yes.
My man. He once jumped in a pool at a draft party.
I did.
He'll do just about anything.
Almost
anything. All right, 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E, one more time.
A pair of tickets to see Clue live on stage at the Jacksonville Center for Performing Arts. That's going down November 18th, and I got a pair of tickets for one lucky winner. Just hit me up right now. That number is 904-641-1010. I'll let you, boy.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe at 1-800-WOOLSEY and take the fear out of the fight. Offices, Jacksonville.
Listen, gang, we know it's too early to talk about the holiday season, all right? But we want to let you know that our friends at Beards Diamonds are stocking up like never before. So you don't have to rush. No hurry. No. Get there today. But when you're ready, Beards will be ready. It's Jacksonville's local diamond powerhouse, okay? There's no middleman pricing. Unlike the other stores in the town center, Beards is not a Wall Street-owned jeweler. Family owned by the Lupos, Jacksonville people, taking care of our own. And they run circles around those conglomerate stores that claim to have direct pricing. Beards beats them every day. And if you're wondering about lab-grown diamonds, Beards will teach you. They have natural and lab-grown They're more than willing to educate you on both. And don't forget, case after case of fashion jewelry, rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, pearls, yellow gold. You don't need to shop anywhere else other than Beards. Beards is local, got a massive selection, stand behind what they sell, take care of local customers, 100% accountable because they live here. Check them out. Beards, Diamonds, Rocks.
Hey, gang, it's football season, and I don't know a bunch about chips and dip, but I know this. If you got chips and you need dip, and if you need dip, let me tell you the dip for your chips. It's Daisy French Onion Dip. You'll love the new Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip as well. Game changers. These are delicious as homemade dip, made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. You've got to try the dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you.
This football season, Hurricane Grill and Wings is your game day getaway. Catch every play with the perfect drink in hand. Handcrafted cocktails like the Millionaire Margarita, Spicy Guavarita, Old Fashioned, or the Red Bullerita. Beer more your style to watch the games? Enjoy an ice cold Bud Light. Game day cocktails and Bud Light specials are here all season long at Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find a restaurant near you at hurricanewings.com.
Jacksonville, are you ready? The college basketball season is tipping off soon with an epic in-state showdown. The defending national champion Florida Gators and the Miami Hurricanes go head-to-head in the Jacksonville Hoop Showdown. Be there Sunday, November 16th at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena and witness this in-state rivalry live. Secure your seats now at Ticketmaster.com. It's Florida versus Miami right here at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, November 16th. Ticketmaster.com.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
After our son's shoulder issues were worsening, we took him to see Dr. Snyder at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, who recommended PRP treatment. We trusted Dr. Snyder's evaluation and look forward to seeing him pitch again. For the right care, the best care, we highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I think you should spin the wheel for the fans if they go 12-5.
If they go 12-5,
yeah,
I'll definitely spin the wheel. If the Jazz go 12-5,
ladies and gentlemen, did you hear this?
If the Jazz go 12-5, I will definitely spin the wheel.
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. He said it. I didn't push him on it either. There's no hick and lean here, was there?
I mean, it was definitely a little bit of lean in there, bro. I was just thinking about that in the break. How do you always get me with this stuff? I was like, why do I fall for this stuff?
Something happened yesterday that frustrated me a little bit. And it's not the end of the world in any way, shape, or form. But two of our coaches that we did not bring back, that we got rid of. Jeremy Hefner, who I like, is a good pitching coach, went to the Atlanta Braves, and Anton Richardson, our first base coach, who we credit with. One thing the Mets did last year, I'm talking about the Mets, stole bases galore. I mean, stole bases like crazy. Hey, what's up? Want to do Doc here? Or you want to wait? We'll wait. You can wait, right? He's fine. Okay. No pretense here. We just like to welcome the doctor when he's here.
Absolutely.
But anyway, yeah. So the Braves, he took two of my coaches, but they're not my coaches because we fired them. So one of the things we'll ask Doc about, and I mean, there's no way of knowing why he's out because they don't tell us why. But Trey Wilson, who had such a good game, got hurt last week, so he won't be playing for Florida when they go to Kentucky, and the list remains long. Again, this is who is injured for the Gators. We haven't talked much at all about the Gators. There's no reason to talk about them. They're 3-5, and they're coachless. But Trey Wilson, Trey Webb, Dallas Wilson, Ty Jackson, Pup Howard, L.J. McCray, Aaron Gates, Michael Caraway, Jacoby Jackson, Dijon Johnson, Taylor Spirito, Javion Toombs, and Caleb Banks all are out. Vernell Brown, Aiden Mizell, and Duke Clark all questionable for the Gators. They need one of these receivers to play. They have nobody. They have nobody left. And one thing about Florida, man, they have been – now, listen, I don't know why. I don't know what's happened. Again, bad luck Billy always had guys hurt. But contributors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys, 10 contributors, including starters galore, out for Florida. Let's get Mr. 10 in here real quick before we move on and talk to Doc Murphy. Good morning, Charlton.
Good morning, Dan.
What are you all excited about? What's that yell for?
I'm excited because you're flying into Houston this Saturday, aren't you?
Am I?
We're gonna
Dan Hicken?
I mean,
it's a tradition, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Papacita.
Yeah.
You know what else it is? Mm-hmm. We got the opportunity to relive the Kentucky-Florida tilt at a sports
That's
bar.
right. Once me, Mr. 10, and 5.0 sat in a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Kentucky, Florida at Kentucky. Kentucky led the whole game. And it came down, and Florida took a late lead. But Kentucky marched down and had a chance for a field goal. But Charlton knew it, and I knew it. Watching the kid, it was one of those where you know how you see those college kickers sometimes, and you'll see them and they're wide-eyed, and you know they ain't going to make it.
He ain't going to make that.
I mean, this kid had no shot of making the field goal. And so Charlton, and by the way, it was like in this particular sports bar in Houston, correct me if I'm wrong, Charlton, who were they mostly? Was it Baylor or Rice or some?
Yeah, it was Rice.
Yeah, some
Close to Rice.
Yeah, they're watching Rice. We got Florida, Kentucky though on the big screen right in front of us. Charlton goes up to the bathroom before the kid takes the kick because he can't bear to see me happy. Is that correct?
I went because I didn't want to watch it because I knew that there was a high possibility that it was not going to go well.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have some place I could punch something. Punch a hole in the wall in the bathroom. And by the way,
let me get
I was going to say for Skinny this weekend, be easy with him because he still hasn't healed up from that 56-34 man cave visit he had the week before last.
Now, let me ask you something. I've heard some discussion about Heupel and Knoxville and hot seat. Are you dismissing this? No, he's fine.
That's
okay. I'm just checking. That's why I go to you. You're the voice of Tennessee.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. You always have certain fans that if you don't go 12-0 and then get in the playoff and win a national championship, we got to change the coach. And I think that's part of what you're seeing now in the SEC. That fans are losing their patience with spending all this money, donating all this money, and not getting results.
Yeah, but it's different. LSU's different than Auburn and Florida. Auburn and Florida have been below average. I mean,
Having lived in Louisiana for 10 years.
Yeah.
In Shreveport-Bossier, and when I moved. Look, in '92, when I went down there, they were at the bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
You can remember, you had Mike Archer,
Yeah.
Curly Holman,
Yeah.
Jerry DiNardo.
Yeah.
They couldn't. They were still. Who was the old guy that was the coach in Alexander
Mm-hmm.
in the '80s when they had some glory? They were still living off the Chinese. They still live off the Chinese bandits today. I mean, that's your boy Jerry next door. I'm sure he's probably got a Chinese bandit shirt.
Why are you
or
attacking
poster
poor
or
LSU Jerry? He didn't ask for any of this.
because because they're expected. They act like they're the greatest football program ever.
A little hatred
Worse
for
than
LSU.
You guys do.
All right.
Worse than you guys do. I
Oh
mean,
my
yeah,
goodness.
Look, they have, we call them Bayou Billies.
Uh-huh.
They got a bunch of Bayou Billies.
Uh-huh.
They drive up from the Bayou. They get drunk every Saturday. It's Saturday night, and then when they lose, we got to fire the coach. We got to have something else. You ran off.
Problem is we hired Bayou Billy, and that was a big mistake. We got to go, Mr. 10. We're up against it. It's always good to hear from you. Thank you. We got Doc Murphy next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, your home for Gators Hoops is 1010XL.
The Gators get some swoop in the swamp. UNF at Florida. Tonight at 8 on 1010 AM.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
You've probably heard the saying, it's not how hard you get hit, it's whether or not you get back up. Well, I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and I have a saying of my own. If you get hit with a personal injury or wrongful death, hit back and fight to make them pay. At Hastings Injury Law, we have the experience you want if you or a loved one suffer a car or trucking accident or wrongful death. Just call 904-HIT-BACK and we'll help you get up and hit back. Office is Jacksonville.
Start your Saturday with a whiff of the great outdoors.
Captain Kevin Favor here with Captain Kirk and Jeff Loggeman, and we bring you the fresh air of the great outdoors.
On the Nimnit Outdoors Show, presented by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning on 1010XL.
Watch football this season in downtown Duval at Pour Tap Room Jacksonville. 2 floors, 15 TVs, a giant projector, 80 self-pour taps of ice-cold craft beer, wine and cocktails, plus a full bar. Wings, burgers, and more, and pizza delivered to your table from Pizza Dynamo. Downtown at Laura and Forsyth. Pour Tap Room Jacksonville. A beer festival every day.
But we're sure he's played. Hey, everything seems to be expensive these days. It's awfully tough to, quote, save money. But if you could, would you at least try to find out? Of course you would. That's what I did with Craig and Chris Kaprosky and the Kaprosky Agency. They actually found me a homeowner's insurance policy that took not 50, not 100, but hundreds of dollars off my monthly mortgage payment. And I love that, man. And you would too. And what about auto insurance? You know, it's kind of like cable, that the bill just sort of creeps up every year. Not with the Kaproskis. They give you an explanation and constantly look for better alternatives. So if it's auto, flood, renters, homeowners, boat, life insurance, get a checkup. Craig and Chris Kaprosky, very upfront with you. They'll tell you if they can help you, and they're so easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I at goosehead.com, or call them 478-8422, 478-8422. Get an insurance checkup with the Kaproskis today. You'll be glad you did.
Tuesday, November 11th is Veterans Day, and we'll be honoring those who have served our nation all day and night at String Sports Brewery in Jacks Beach with a free barbecue sandwich, side, and a beer. That's for all veterans and active duty military members anytime on Veterans Day. Plus, our show's going to be there live from 4 to 6. So thanks to our friends at the Firewatch for putting this on. So come out and hang out with us and honor veterans. That's at Strings on Veterans Day, November 11th.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Dan Hicken with a game changer. I've tested the field, and Checkmate Coatings is my new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. Better play, better results.
I'm Brendan with Checkmate Coatings. We coat it all: garages, pool decks, driveways, and patios. Be the envy of your neighbors.
Slam dunk your floors at CheckmateCoatings.com. Checkmate Coating, your floor's missing piece.
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF, the Jacksonville Icemen, and Northeast Florida area high schools.
You know him, you love him. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, very own Dr. Kevin Murphy in the house. We got two Dr. Murphys over there now, huh?
We do, yeah. My son's at Colin.
How that's got to be kind of cool for you, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful.
That's got to be awesome.
Yeah, it's super
Congratulations
cool.
on that.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of injuries. I'll start with, you mentioned it, so let's start with the most gruesome one, and that is Jaden Daniels, who his elbow went the wrong way. I didn't like that. That was not fun to look at. Do you have to? Do you pop that back in? Is that what you do immediately?
Yeah. So dislocations like that,
Yeah.
ankles, elbows, even shoulders, you try and get it in quickly. Particularly an elbow, when it dislocates, as you saw there, the blood flow can be compromised.
Right.
So you can pinch the artery off. So you want to get that put back in alignment as quickly as you can. So typically you'll do that right on the field and pop that thing back in.
We talked. So, and then what? Is it you're fine? If you pop it back in and it goes back in, it's okay. Like do you MRI it or what? Is he out? How long? I mean, it's not his throwing elbow. What happens?
Yeah, he ripped a bunch of ligaments.
Oh, okay.
Right, to allow that to occur.
Oh, okay.
But typically you don't fix those. You put them in one of those big braces like JJ wore all the time. Then I wears that for 3-4 weeks. And in theory, he could get back playing non-throwing arm. He could theoretically play in a month.
Okay.
He'd have the brace on, but you don't operate on those typically. Those ligaments scarring and heal. They've been ripped, and
Right.
you just let it heal in the brace, and then work on getting his motion going.
Let me ask you something. Would it be the same if it was his throwing elbow, or would it be different?
It'd be different.
Okay.
Because just get back to throwing,
Yeah.
because the ligaments have been damaged.
Yeah.
It would be a little longer.
Okay.
A lot longer, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
You'd be done.
Okay.
For the season, more than likely.
All right, let's run through some Jags. We had a lot of discussion about Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd's got the calf injury. Now, listen. He's missed, I think it was the Seattle, L.A. Bye week. Didn't play. We've seen him on the sidelines. He looks fine, but it's a calf. The calf leads to the Achilles. We've talked about this. You tell us you got to be careful with that. So he's back full. He'll play this week. So he ended up missing two and a half games and a bye week. Is there any danger?
We don't know precisely where that injury is.
Okay.
If it's a, we talked about the muscle tendon junction near the Achilles. Then he's a little bit of a risk. But a calf muscle injury, pretty common, and it heals. I'm sure he couldn't get good push off, and that's why they held him out. So,
Right.
So I think he's probably 100% at this point.
So, but you want to be? Is that like a hamstring in the respect that you want it to be as close to 100% as possible? Because if it's 80%, then like we talked about this, and obviously it's the next couple days, but like the basketball players in the finals last year, right? Tyrese Halliburton, calf injury, kept playing on it, tore his Achilles.
Yeah, we discussed that.
He almost predicted it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you want it to be as close to 100% as possible, yes?
True, but it's unlike a hamstring in that the hamstrings take months and months. Hamstrings take 3 months to get better.
Okay.
A calf is going to be more like a 3-4 week deal most of the time.
Okay. Brian Thomas Jr. has what we are told is a low-grade high ankle sprain. What is a low-grade high ankle sprain? Is that an ankle sprain or is that a?
Yeah, the terms are thrown around
I know. That's
so
why,
loosely.
That's why I asked.
A high ankle sprain is a high ankle sprain. The MRI showed some uptake there, but the bones haven't splayed apart. But it's still a high ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't treat that properly and it continues to open up and widen at that joint, he's going to get arthritis.
Okay.
So you have to manage that well. A low-grade ankle sprain is, you know, a grade 1 outside of the ankle injury, very common. You're back in 3 weeks with that, maybe 2 weeks with a brace.
Okay. He did not practice yesterday. I think they're hopeful that he is able to play this week, low-grade high ankle sprain.
Yeah, I'd say if he's going to play this week, it's a low-grade standard ankle sprain. It's not a high ankle sprain at all.
Okay. Jordan Lewis did not practice neck. Now, Eric Murray, our safety, went on injured reserve with a neck. So when it says neck, I of course we'd have. What could it be?
Well, it could be a number of things, but the most likely thing is a disc problem, where the disc is either bulging or hopefully not
Discs
herniated.
make you nervous, right? Discs, you start to mess. Neck.
Yeah,
disc injuries are.
Yeah, disc herniations.
Yeah,
means the material's out and you got to get it off the nerve. That's going to be surgery typically if it doesn't go away. A bulging disc, that calm it down and let the inflammation go away, and you're back playing.
All right. And then one more, Hunter Long, playing tight end. He made that catch down the middle of the field, banged up his knee, came back in the game, but didn't practice yesterday. So what do you think that is?
Yeah, that's probably more like an MCL sprain, grade 1. He's back playing with a brace in a couple weeks.
Okay. So we'll see. We'll see the latest on him. Tucker Kraft, Green Bay Packers, tore ACL. So that's a big loss for those guys, man. C.J. Stroud got ruled out yesterday. Concussion. He had that. What do you call that when the when you get your hands do that?
It's posturing.
He had that posturing a little bit, I thought. Is it early to rule him out, or because they say, well, he's feeling better, and then the coach came out and said, no, he's not playing.
Well, I think that may be more of a coaching organization decision than a medical decision.
Okay.
I mean, if he clears protocol and he doesn't have symptoms as you move through the concussion protocol, there's no reason he can't play.
And concussion protocol, Doc, for those who don't know, is very cut and dried. There's certain things you have to, right? There's certain things that you do each day. You have to prove you can do this, then you have to prove you can do that, then you have to prove you can do that. So there is a sense of urgency if you're talking about a game coming up on Sunday. In other words, you got to be further along in terms of, like, if you're in a dark room on Wednesday, you ain't going to be clearing concussion protocol, most likely, by Sunday.
So you're kind of isolated, no stimulus, visual stuff, screens and so forth. And then you move on where they add that in, and then you do some exercise. But it's still subjective on the player to say, hey, I'm getting a headache from this, or my eyes feel weird, or whatever it is. So if they don't tell you that, you move them on to the next phase. So maybe he's having symptoms still that pushed him back in the protocol, so he can't advance.
And that's and again, you get it. The player wants to play, and and they have to. But you got to. It is something that you got to be upfront and honest about.
I think the players at this point, with all that's going on, realize the significance of that more so than they did in the Baselli era.
Fair enough. where you just give me a smelling salt and send me back in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anything else?
I think we hit them all.
I think we hit them all. E, you good?
Great.
You got any ailments you want to get with Doc real quick on?
No, Doc already be getting me right. So
all right.
No, I'm good.
I'm just checking with you. I know there's usually something going on.
Yeah, it's always duct tape falling off me somewhere.
Yeah, all right. It's good to see you, Doc.
You too, buddy.
se-ortho.com, all your orthopedic needs, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. They do the bumps and bruises clinics as well on Saturday mornings. We appreciate them so very much. Very, very active in our community and always around high school football as well. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, buddy.
There he goes, Dr. Kevin Murphy. More coming up next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
When D-Rock talks football, Jacksonville listens.
I'm listening intently.
Mike DiRocco.
With Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Brightened by Lee and Kate's Glass. Thursdays 10 to noon on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right. RestoPros! A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time. RestoPros! Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestoProsNEFlorida.com. RestoPros!
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Looking for your new favorite hangout this football season? Try Voodoo Brewing Company in the heart of San Marco. Locally owned and community focused, Voodoo Brewing serves up award-winning beers, scratch-made upscale pub fare, and laid-back vibes where everyone's welcome. For live music, trivia nights, and all the football action this season, make Voodoo Brewing Company Jacksonville your new favorite spot on San Marco Square.
All right, sports fans, Hicken here. Let's talk skin. Beaches Dermatology reminding you to wear your sunscreen, wear your floppy hats, wear your long sleeve dry fits. Protect that skin from the sun. Otherwise, you're going to go see Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery, and that's fine. They will take great care of you, but some of this is preventable, gang. So be careful out there if you're out there for long periods of time. And listen, if something does pop up, don't wait. Go to beachesdermatology.com, beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. Shout out to Solano Road. Appreciate all the folks out there. Great people. But they're great people everywhere. Any Beaches Dermatology location to serve you. So, again, for all of your skincare needs, Beaches Dermatology, go to beachesdermatology.com.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichico, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods, San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hey, it's Frank Frangie. Business owners, listen up. If your plumbing or AC company keeps giving you the runaround, it's time to cut them loose. Call my friends at Duck Duck Rooter. They already partner with some of the biggest commercial operations in Northeast Florida, like the Jaguars and station operations. Their office team makes invoicing a breeze, and their field techs, top-notch pros. Make the switch today. Duck Duck Rooter, a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Call 904-862-6769. 904-862-6769. Tell them Frank sent you.
Hey, certainly facing interesting economic times. I can't speak for everyone, but for me, it's great to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. You've heard me talk about ITP Partners. They're Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money. And that's Janice Cobb with the experience, and Dan Abel with the expertise, and Reagan Wright with the knowledge, and Reed Wingate, and Chris Bryan, and Jeff Hartman. They're the best. I'm just telling you, man. They sit there, they put stuff in layman's terms so even I understand. Golly, I've followed them, their game plan to a T, and it is working for me. And it'll work for you, too. They'll strategize with you that your goals become their priority. So don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated. They're great people. Call them, feel them out. Chris at ITPPartners.com or call 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners. They're my financial partners for life.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Intersport. NFL analyst Bucky Brooks says the Jaguars' playoff path runs through divisional wins.
If you take care of your business within the division, that puts you right on the edge of being able to get in.
Florida Gator men's hoop tips off at home tonight against UNF. Catch the action live. Pre-game starts at 7:45 on 1010XL AM. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:04 and it's 60 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line. Hello. Your floor's missing piece.
A home run! Touchdown! A monster jam!
They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report, brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
All right, welcome back. We'll talk some high school football here for just a minute or two. One of my favorite, one of the best coaches in the area. All-around good dude. And a hell of a coach, by the way. Wins everywhere he goes. Brian Braddock, he's the head coach of St. Augustine. Years ago, I used to do this show called Sideline on the old station. I did like Sideline 89, Sideline 99. Did it forever.
Yep.
And I always would say every Friday night, and most Friday nights, because St. Aug has a heck of a football program.
Ever since, they was playing
They'd win.
Yeah.
They beat the hell out of you a few times.
Yeah, they did. But we beat them too. No,
I don't believe that.
Oh.
I used to yell this at the end of the highlights. Don't mess with the Aug, dog! That's what I did. Brian Braddock knows this. He knows all about this. And he is, once again, completed one heck of a year. Coach, congratulations, 9-1. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a good season. We're really excited about it at this point. We placed 15 or 16 starters, graduated 29 seniors in a really decorated class last year, so it's honestly been an awesome surprise to see these young kids do what they've done this year.
That's great. That's great. It started out well. Obviously, it's gone well the whole way. Talk to me about your team heading into now your time of the year, the postseason. How are you feeling about this? Listen, they were young, but they've got a full season under their belt, so I'm sure that's got to help.
No doubt. We start 5 or 6 sophomores on defense. We tell them you're not sophomores anymore.
Right.
And nobody's talking about that when you're out there on the field on a Friday night. It's time to go play ball. So we're really excited. Unfortunately, we didn't finish at 10-0. We lost to an outstanding Mandarin team in a really tough game last Thursday night. But there's no shame in that.
Nope.
We've played 4 highly ranked teams, and we've gone 3-1 against them. We feel like we're battle tested. So these young kids are excited for the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a great experience. And is the goal, Coach Braddock, Brian Braddock, our guest, St. Augustine High School, terrific, another terrific season. He does it every year. And by the way, you just say that, and it just kind of flows by you, but you got to enjoy it. I mean, it's not that easy, is my point. It's you got, every single year to do this is so hats off to you. But as you get ready for the postseason, does high school kids always talk about playing past Thanksgiving? Is that talked about?
We don't talk about that too much now. Mm-hmm. Really right now it's every week of the season.
Right.
And,
do or die, yeah.
We're trying, yeah, 100%. So that's exciting, and we're trying this week. We got one more practice today, a short one today. We're trying to work on things that people have done to us to take advantage of us or weaknesses we have, and then next week it'll be all about the opponent that we find out today. So, obviously you get to Thanksgiving, you're in the final 8, so that means you've done something pretty good. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We've got burning of the shoes next week. I mean, next week's going to be all about. It's going to be all about honoring those seniors and then doing everything we can to get to 1-0 next week to get another Monday.
You want to talk about an emotional, cool thing that St. Augustine does, the burning of the shoes. And tell folks what that is, Coach, as far as what you do with your seniors. And listen, man, I mean, these are memories that and you can talk to guys in the NFL. You can talk to guys who played college, and you can talk to guys who stopped playing after they walked off the high school field the last time. These are memories that are created on Friday nights that they'll never forget. And that's what I love about high school football. So tell folks a little bit about Burning of the Shoes.
Yeah, it's so special. Coach Wiles started this back in 1996 here. And obviously an idea that he had stolen from somewhere else. It's a great idea. Mm-hmm. And our seniors get an opportunity. We'll get a bunch of old cleats. Some of them bring their old cleats out, and we make a little fire. We set them on fire, and that's kind of the backdrop. And every senior gets an opportunity to address the team, the coaches, everybody, even our senior managers and trainers. And it's special. You know, we're in a day and time now where the kids don't talk a lot. They talk less now than they ever have before. So
right.
We prep them for it. You know, we'll talk. I'll remind them about it today. I'll tell them, hey guys, next Thursday, Burning of the Shoes, and you know, some of them will write it out. I mean, it's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
The kids, they let their guard down. They're vulnerable. They're real, and it's really special.
And these are kids that you'll know for the rest of your life, that you've spent a lot of time with, that you've pushed and tried to get the very best out of them and watch them grow into young men. So I'm sure it's special for all you guys as well.
It's amazing, and we go into it as the adults with no expectation. Different years, different kids. You know, some kids are better at going up there and communicating how they feel. Others aren't. So we really go in with no expectation. But the kids it's just so wonderful to see them look each other in the eyes and see them say mature things you never thought you'd hear to the younger players. And it's special. And honestly, what is special about it is you don't know what you're going to get. Every year's different.
Right.
And the kids have a different tone every year, and it's awesome.
Well, listen, Coach, congratulations on another successful season. Brandon James' younger brother is the quarterback for your football team, huh?
That's right. Brenton, his dad had Brandon and Jock Rickerson, you know, and they were standouts on our 05 team.
Right.
Brandon's back here coaching. And then later on down the road, Dad had two more boys. Braylon graduated last year. He's actually at Cornell playing football. How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we've got Brenton, who's also another outstanding student and a really talented kid. He's doing a great job. He's had a tremendous junior year, and you know, we're looking forward to seeing what he can get done in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great story, Coach. Man, good luck in the postseason. Appreciate everything you do for the community down there. Everything you do for high school football. You're one of the good ones, man, and we enjoy watching your football team play as well.
Well, I appreciate that greatly. We hope we can give you several more weeks of it.
Keep it going. Brian Braddock, the head coach, St. Augustine High School, joining us on the program. Have a great day, Coach. That's a Lockett Law High School report. Know before you blow. Thank you to Lee Lockett for bringing that to us. By the way, this year they went easy on Clay. They only beat them 56-7.
I mean, I can't speak on that, man. That St. Augustine team that they have right now, that's probably one of the better ones. Those some dogs.
Yeah, they beat Bowles. They beat Bowles 40-35.
That was a thriller. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat Nice 28-24. Good games, man. And he said young team, you know, beat Bartram Trail 34-20, and then had a thriller with Mandarin 27-21 game to end the season. So we'll see how it goes. Today they release all the playoff
brackets
yeah. Position. If you're in, you're not. Some teams don't know that they're in yet. They're waiting, you know, waiting on pins and needles. So be interesting to see how it goes. All right, we'll turn our attention to college football next. The Riley Report on deck here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Enlighten your college knowledge before the games begin.
I'm RJ Saunders. We'll break down players, games, and storylines
on the Bueller Air and Plumbing College Kickoff.
Served up by Sonny's Barbecue.
Friday night at 6 on 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here for my friends at Beards Diamonds, where they are having the biggest sale all year right now. Beards' 44th anniversary sale is happening with up to 44% savings. It's our biggest and final store-wide event of the year. Beards' largest selection and lowest prices. Rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstones. Their cases are jam-packed, and our associates know they can break all the rules for this one. Shop early for Christmas. Get the Beards now as they mark another year of proudly serving Jacksonville. In a sea of corporate chain jewelry stores, Beards is honored to be the only local jeweler in the town center. No commission salespeople, no corporate chain sales gimmicks, no treating you like a number. Don't miss Beards Diamonds 44th anniversary sale. From gold necklaces to lab-grown diamond studs to all the latest styles from top designers, you'll find it at Beards in the St. John's Town Center. I say, shop local, shop Beards.
Hey, Prosper, when it comes to game day and your snack time, I know some of you guys are just, you go dip crazy. Well, here's one for you. You can't miss with Daisy French onion dip. If you love eating dips with chips, wings, and veggies while watching those big games, you'll love the new Daisy French onion dip. There's a Daisy Ranch dip as well. Get them both game changers. These are delicious, homemade. That makes the difference in a homemade dip. Made with real herbs and spices, other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. Got to try this dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French onion dip at a grocery store near you.
E to the T here, and Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes through in the clutch? From lunch to late night, only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar. Stick around after the sunset, and Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites. Come on, somebody.
Get more Gators with Dan Hickett and me, Frank Frangie, on all things Gators on 1010XL Gators Podcast, with new episodes every Monday, brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, wherever you find podcasts and at 1010XL.com.
Why wait for a reason to send flowers? Celebrate life's little wins, or just celebrate you. Stop into the showroom on Beach and Southside, or online at JacksonvilleFlowerMarket.com. Jacksonville Flower Market. We make every day bloom.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Now, the Hurricane Report. Brought to you by Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
The Miami Hurricanes continue to struggle in the month of November, this time losing to Southern Methodist 26-20 on Saturday. The Canes dropped to 6-2 on the season, only 2-2 in the ACC, and are now 18th in the AP poll. Next up for Miami is Syracuse, Saturday at 3:30. The Hurricane Report brought to you by Performance Painting.
What's happening, folks? E.T. here for Explorer Clay. And whether you're biking through shaded forest trails, casting a line from Camp Chow Pier, or enjoying music by the St. Johns River, Clay County is full of ways to play. This month, experience off-road thrills at the 2025 Crawling for the Fallen. Savor bold flavors and classic rides at Moose Haven's 15th Annual Chili Cook-Off and Car Show. And celebrate the fall season at festivals across the county. Find the full lineup at ExploreClay.com.
Game days aren't the only win happening in the 904. Best of Bold City named 904 Gutters with a Z the #1 seamless gutter company in Duval. Like the team's O-line protects their QB. Call the winning team at 904 Gutters with a Z to protect your home from the rain.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line. Hello. Your floor's missing piece. And now, Catlin Truck Accessories brings you the Riley Report with Riley Skinner on 1010XL.
All right. You know him, you love him. Let's bring in the former Bowls high school quarterback, Wake Forest sensation. Cup of coffee with the New York Football Giants, Riley Skinner.
Morning, Dan.
What's up, my man? How are you?
Good, Pross. Just do the old WWE tag them in, tag them out.
I guess
You're
so.
out last week. Pross is out this week.
I guess so. It's kind of how it goes. You got to get those days in. You know, if you don't use those days, you lose them. Use them or lose them.
Right. That's right. You got to use them up, baby.
I'd like to take a long summer sojourn maybe next year. Maybe that's what I'll do.
I like that.
Going forward. How are you?
What's Bowles
I'm
up to?
great.
What are the Bulldogs up to?
Bulldogs finished the regular season with a nice win over at Lake City on Halloween.
Okay.
We got a bye week this week, and playoffs start, baby.
Yeah. Our time of the
go
year.
home now.
Yeah. What are we thinking? What are we feeling like?
We're good. Look, I'm feeling good. We are as healthy as we've been in a while. We need a couple safeties to come back from some injuries, and then after that, it's just up to us to control what we can control.
Okay. All right. One game at a time. Get past Thanksgiving. That's what we're looking for.
That's right. That's right. I'm feeling good.
How many yards did the Edwards kid end up rushing for this year?
I think he had like 1,500 or 1,800 or something. I don't know. He had a lot.
How about a lot?
He had a lot. Yeah, he had a lot. It was a good, balanced regular season. We had moved the ball around to a bunch of guys. You know, that's why we got a lot of weapons. And Xander and the offensive line played phenomenal this regular season. So we got to keep those big boys healthy and see if we can make a run.
Did you make it over to Tallahassee to watch your school
I did not. Thank goodness.
Well, I'm glad you didn't go.
I think that is the biggest whiff of a rolling lock I've probably ever had.
Is that the one you had? Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, dear.
All that tells me is you didn't listen to our segment last week.
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
Okay, Dan.
I
I
was
wouldn't expect you to on vacation.
I was a little busy. I missed it.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
But then again, it's crazy town in college football in the ACC. I don't know what to think.
I know. Who do you think the best team is in the ACC?
The Deacs beat SMU the week before.
Yeah.
SMU goes on and rolls Miami.
Yeah.
You know, and then Florida State, who had just lost the week before, comes in and absolute trounces Wake. Clemson loses to Duke. Georgia Tech to NC State. What are we doing here?
Yeah. What
are we doing here?
I have
no rhyme or reason.
I'll tell you one thing. Judging by that first college football playoff ranking, man, you better get to the ACC championship game and win it if you wanna be in the college football playoff from the ACC. Because it doesn't look like there's a lot of room in the inn for the ACC this year at this point.
Not so much. Not so much.
If I asked you right now, and you have Virginia 5-0, Tech, Pitt, Louisville, SMU, Duke all have one loss. If I asked you right now who will wear the champion crown at the end of the year, who would you pick? Who do you think the best team in the ACC is? Riley Skinner?
It is such a hard.
Yeah.
I mean, Louisville can be. None of them. None of them.
Yeah.
I would probably say Georgia Tech based on who they have left to play.
Yeah.
That's what I think who they have left to play is going to be in it.
I'm worried about Georgia Tech getting to the ACC championship game, though. Quite honestly, Georgia Tech has to play Pitt.
They don't. They got Pitt.
And they got Boston College, and that's
BC.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they've got probably the easiest path.
Okay.
Virginia, I don't know, man.
Nobody believes in Virginia. No, but they got a game.
Does.
They're a game past everybody. But they got your guys, Wake. They go to Duke and Virginia Tech. Those are winnable games, man. It'll be interesting to see. But Duke could get them.
Like I told Pross last week, man, it's the revenge of the nerds, right? You got Virginia Tech, you got Georgia Tech, you got Indiana. You got all these. It's fun. It's wild. It's fun, but it is so unpredictable.
It is
so unpredictable.
It is,
across the board.
I don't know who the best team in the SEC is. I would assume I would lean towards Alabama over Texas A&M, but I didn't. Texas A&M is a good team, man. They deserve everything they've got, but the schedule gods have smiled on them this year. I mean, I'm just keeping it real here. They played a couple of easy ones to start, and they did go to South Bend and win. That might be the best win of the year in college football, 41-40. But as far as SEC play, they got Auburn, whose coach has been fired. They got Mississippi State, who can't win an SEC game but won. They got Florida, whose coach has been fired. They got Arkansas, whose coach has been fired. They got LSU, whose coach has been fired. Now they get Missouri this week, but they get a backup quarterback. Then they get South Carolina, whose coach might get fired. I mean,
they're the Grim Reaper, man. Everywhere they show up, can.
Yeah. So it's trying to figure that out. It's trying to figure out a Heisman Trophy winner, Riley. Who I mean, I don't. I'm a Heisman Trophy voter. I don't know. I still don't have anybody. It's like, oh, this is the guy. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. We've said that since like week 5, and no one's
taken
separated themselves from the pack. And
nope.
I'm hoping, which makes college football fun in November, is you want to see that Heisman moment, either it's a game or it's a play, and you'll know it when you see it, right?
Right.
You will know it when you see it.
That's
I remember.
true. That's true.
I remember when Robert Griffin III was playing, and he had, I think he was playing Oklahoma maybe, and had that like a 50-yard bomb post for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody hit him. He rolled over backwards, did a somersault, landed on his feet, and it was like, that was it. They're going to show that 5,000 times during his Heisman campaign, and like it's one of those things that's gonna when the race is this tight, it does make it fun to watch each game to see like who's going to break out, because November you're going to get some good matchups towards the end of November, and that's what's going to do it. That's what's going to seal it. And so it is fun that it's not a foregone conclusion. It is odd though that the ones that are in the running, historically speaking, are more pedestrian from a statistic standpoint.
Yes, isn't that interesting?
It is.
It is. Interesting.
And we knew we were going to get this. We knew we were going to get this eventually with the parity, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the portal continues to run rampant, money flows everywhere, but you lose those teams that have 2 to 3 deeps, 4 to 5 star. Every 4 to 5 star that's on the 2 deep roster, rather than being number 2 in their position, they're just going to go to the next team over. And so you're going to have much more balanced rosters that have talent across the board, which makes it hard to just absolutely dominate teams on a week-to-week basis and rack up stats, which I think is the one good thing about the portal. There's a lot of things I hate about it, but that is one good thing I do like. It makes it interesting from a fan and a viewership perspective every Saturday.
Now, you've had a wonderful record this year. Very, I don't know, Lee Corso-like in picking upsets. You've done a tremendous job. I'm sniffing one for you right now, though, that I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I will gladly throw you an assist if you would like. I don't have to.
Okay. I've got 2. I've got 2 on the board, but I want to hear if this is one of them.
This is screaming at me. This is way too big a spread for me. I'm looking at BYU and Texas Tech. Is this line accurate? Texas Tech minus 10.5? Is that accurate?
That was not on my board. That is the spread.
You like Texas Tech to cover that thing?
I don't know, Dan. Do you watch a lot of Texas Tech?
No, I don't know. But
honest.
I know this. Texas Tech's quarterback got hurt, and BYU's a good football team. They're undefeated.
True.
I just am going off of that. Yes, that's fair.
I
don't know anything.
I look at both of those guys, and like they haven't played squat. None of them have played squat. So it's hard to know how good they are. Like what really is the fabric of those teams?
Yeah.
But you're right. Without a Texas Tech quarterback, it's a big spread. It's a big spread.
Just thinking out loud. All right. Well, Boy, there's not a slate of great ones this week, huh? I mean,
no, we got some. I mean, look,
it could have been if Penn State was good. Penn State would have been awesome, but Indiana will go hang 50 on those boys. I mean,
see, that was one that I was like, I don't know. Like, Penn State's playing with a new quarterback; they have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Indiana goes to Penn State.
Yeah.
Like, is that a
nooner
that they think?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Riles. Don't do it.
That was my possible, but like, no, I'm not confident enough to say that.
No.
I mean, Penn State.
What about Mississippi State plays hard? What about Georgia? A little letdown against Florida. What do you think of that one?
That's what I'm thinking, Dan.
Yeah.
I look at the only reason it's hard to pick against Kirby. It is hard to pick against.
And I'm not saying they win. I'm not saying they lose.
What I was going to say is I like to cover.
Yeah.
I like to cover in this. Like Mississippi State, they've got. I can't remember their name. They've got 2 of the fastest players outside at receiver. Like they've got the ability to have explosive plays, and they have had a ton of explosive plays. Mm-hmm. When you look at Georgia, their biggest Achilles heel and their weak spot is what? They're their secondary.
Yeah.
Like their secondary just gets passed on all over the place. And if, I don't know. Mississippi State's a kind of a funky place to play at.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 11 o'clock, because it's a noon kick. I mean, it just
Right.
it messes with you a little
It
bit.
could be one coming off the cocktail party. I mean, Gators defense played well. I mean, Gators defense had a couple big explosive plays from in the air against Georgia, which has been what they've been successful to give up.
Yep.
I don't know. That could be a spread. I'd take the spread on that one. But
I like that. I like
then
that.
again, Mississippi State's defense is pretty garbage.
Yeah.
So
Georgia may be able to
starts
pound
rolling
them.
early.
Yeah.
If they start rolling early, see you later. But has Georgia been rolling early in the last 6 games? No. Like first half is when they fall asleep, and they've been able to roar back and score a bunch of points. But who knows? Who knows? Other than that, man, we're traveling up to the Clemson Florida State game at Clemson.
All right.
I don't know why, but that was one. Also, if I were a betting man, which I'm not, I'm staying the heck away from that because who are you going to get? You don't know. Clemson, all of a sudden, their defense has given up 35, 40 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State's been on the conference skid for 10 games, and they play a Wake team that I thought whose defense was actually pretty solid this year.
Yeah.
And they put up a 40 spot on them. So
Yeah.
I just have no idea. I have no
yeah,
idea.
I listen. This is FSU sort of out of it now, so I could see Norvell winning 4 or 5 in a row. I also could see him losing again. Who knows? You're exactly right. I mean, they lost to Stanford out there. That's the most inexcusable loss.
That was bad.
Maybe
that was bad. But I don't know. I mean, Clemson losing to Duke.
Yeah,
that was bad.
It was bad.
It's just the poor ACC, man. It looked so good in October, didn't it? In September and October, with Georgia Tech and Miami, both rolling. I thought, all right, are we going to have a little new established dominance or a run in the ACC? And Miami did Miami things in early November,
they did.
which they always do. I don't know. It's a little comical to watch, to be honest.
I'll give you another one. Kentucky, 3.5 point underdogs at home against Florida. I don't know what Florida. You have no idea, but I wouldn't bet on Florida right now to
Yeah, but I love the way they played, man. They played freaking hard.
Yeah, they probably left it all. They probably left it all there. They went for broke. They went to win. You got a 3rd and 2 and a 4th and 1. You got to convert those plays. You go in and score a touchdown. You get up 10. It's just one of those series right now that Georgia knows they're going to win and Florida figures are going to lose. And then in Lagway just
Kentucky. What do you got? What do you got with Kentucky? I mean, they came off with a thrilling 10-3 win
that's how they
against
play,
the
though.
Auburn Tigers.
I could see him playing exactly like that against Florida too, and I could see Lagway not being, getting, he just, and they have no. Trey Wilson is out now. They may not have any receivers. I don't know. So
that was
play the under. How about that? Play the under.
Play the under. What is the under? 17?
It should be. Let me see what the under is. I'm just curious. 44.5. Yeah, I'd jump all over that.
Oh wow, 44.5. Yeah, I would too.
But anyway,
I would too.
All right, so you're going with Georgia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mississippi State to cover.
I like that.
Cover against Georgia.
I like
wanted
that.
to have Penn State sneak up and kill Indiana's dreams, but at the same time, I love what Indiana's doing.
Oh yeah, great story.
I want them to keep rolling. It's really cool.
Great story. All right, my man. Well, always good to catch up with you. Have safe travels. Enjoy the game or see what happens up there, and we'll talk to you next Thursday.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Riley. There he goes, Riley Skinner, the Riley Report, brought to you by Catlin. Who can you count on? Count on Catlin. We've got more coming up. Freddie T on deck next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop special deals. Order a 100-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX20 and get $20 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX20 for $20 off a 100-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
When the team heats up and the temps climb high, Sunrise Heating and AC keeps you cool. That's no lie. From kickoff to overtime and every long drive, they'll keep your home feeling fresh and alive. When your system's down, don't sweat the score. Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida is ready to restore. Fast, honest service from a local crew, keeping Jacksonville fans chill all season through. Your comfort starts here at sunriseheatingandac.com.
Touchdown! Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney, but we both want to know, have you done your will? Something you need to do, something you need to take care of, something to get on your to-do list, but don't just leave it there. Get it done. You got to get your assets to the people that you choose. You work hard for your money. Planning helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He'll listen. He'll help you out with your decisions. He'll provide you all the info needed. It'll make it all your choices easy. They're the Hinson Law Firm, and they got all the answers. If you have questions, reach out. 527-1700, 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line. Hello. Your floor's missing piece. Now, Dan and Jeff hand it off to our halfback.
Fred Taylor, every time he touches it, he's a candidate to go the distance.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein & Robbins DUI defense firm and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL.
Oh, great time to talk to our friend Fred Taylor. Joins us now on the program. Good morning, Fred.
Yo, good morning, guys.
How are you doing? Just Dan today. No Jeff. Jeff off and about, enjoying his day. So, but we have some vintage Fred Taylor that I want to play for you before we talk about the Jags.
All right, I want to get into it.
Yeah, I like to do these things. I like to see things that remind me of our times together throughout the years. So this is, I don't know if you saw it on social media. It was making the rounds recently, but this is Fred Taylor pre-Tennessee game from way back when.
OMG.
Yes.
OMG.
Listen to this, Fred.
Spurrier's troops couldn't sound more self-assured.
I heard that they hired a psychologist for this game to talk to them or whatever and to keep their mind right and focused. So, I mean, that's kind of funny to me. You have psychologists come play a college football game. I don't really think it's a rivalry. They haven't beaten us. Teams that haven't been here in like 4 or 5 years, they shouldn't even be considered to be on your level. I don't think Tennessee is on that level. They're a pretty good football team, but they're not good enough to beat the Gators. They can't beat us. They won't beat us. They'll just be going back home, long plane trip back to Tennessee.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Those were the days, Fred.
The ultimate confidence. Listen, and we backed it up.
You did?
Coach Spurrier said, look, Freddie, if you're going to give him bulletin board material, you better play your tail off and go and back it up. And that's what the Gators are missing right now.
Yes.
You know, we got to have a little swagger.
Yes.
Well, a lot of confidence. Not a little confidence, a lot of confidence. You know, and you got to go out there and back it up. But you got to prepare. In order to be, you know, able to put it out there, you got to know that you're ready. And not just you, but your teammates. Like, you got to trust everybody across the board to talk that type of smack. And, I knew my teammates had my back because they were all like that,
Yeah.
So we put it out there and we would own the Volunteers.
You did. Oh, those were good times.
Those were some good days.
Hey.
Those were some good days.
They were. Let's great win for the Jags. I am so impressed, proud of, happy for Travis Etienne and how he has performed at the running back spot. Specifically, there was a couple plays, obviously, but there was a pitch play towards the end of the last drive. I think in regulation. They pitched him the ball to the right. He ran. There was nothing there. Everybody was flowing with him. And he stopped, cut back. He found a lane, man, and he grabbed 10 yards. He shot low during one run up the middle. He took some big-time hits and kept going. Number 69 hit him one time. I thought he was going to kill him, and he didn't even tackle him. Just really impressive performance. Earned every yard he had on Sunday.
Look, Travis, I simply want to applaud him as well.
Yeah.
To, have his back against the wall, to hear all those things, people counting him out, this, that, the other, to come into this season as a free agent, basically, and, to be able to turn it up and perform the way he's performing, I think it speaks to, his confidence. We were just talking about confidence. It speaks to his confidence and him, betting on himself, right? So Travis ran extremely hard. You say he took a few shots. He dished out some too.
Yes, he did.
Now I saw, 4th and 1, he rammed it up in there. He's just running tough, man. Running tough, running quick, making good cuts. He's doing the necessary things, and you do that when they bring other players in. They went out and drafted a couple rookie running backs, and those rookie running backs are good players. Look at, they were out. They're good enough to be able to allow the guys in the front office to make a decision to trade off Tank Bigsby,
right?
Who was a former 4th rounder, Travis hasn't backed down. So shout out to ETN, man, to continue to run hard and stay confident and just, stand on business. He's in his own lane, doing his own thing. And when they run the ball well, as they did Sunday, and they're able to execute play action, they're able to run screens and screen off play actions. They'll have some deep shot opportunities, crossing route opportunities off those actions. That's when they're successful. That's when they win. Running allows them to take pressure off the quarterback as well as the offensive line. You don't get those sacks. You don't get defense just running freely. And you give yourself an opportunity to win one of the greatest games that I've seen the Jaguars play in quite some time.
Yeah. 151 rushing yards. I feel like exactly what you just said. If the Jags run for 150, they can get up in that stratosphere. I don't know if they'll win, but I guarantee you look up in the 4th quarter and they'll darn sure have a chance to win. I mean, that is, and they stuck with the run too, which was also important. And I think you're dead on with what you said about, the passing game. What do you make of the trade this week and getting Jacoby Myers in to help the beat up receiving core right now?
I mean, all you got to do is just beat up on a team at their home field and take their receiver. I mean, that's the order of business. I like Jacoby. Jacoby Myers out of NC State, undrafted, but you can see the hunger. Undrafted to New England, was there for a couple years, just improved each and every year, and those were the years that New England struggled a bit, but he continued to improve each and every year. Got up to 80-something receptions on the season while he was there. And then those 2.5 years out in Vegas improved, a big-time improvement there. A guy who's going to catch the ball in traffic. He's going to run after catch. Just tough. Georgia boy, that ain't scared, to go out there and mix it up. So hopefully, in the absence of Travis, I think it was good by James and Tony to go out there and, utilize some of those late picks to bring in Jacoby, somebody that they can help build that receiver core, along with Diami, who's probably going to be out with concussion and concussion protocol this week. So it's perfect timing. Hopefully Jacoby's able to get up to speed and learn the system in a short amount of time so he can be ready to go Sunday to help these guys beat up on the Texans.
Yeah, for sure. All right, before we let you go, E, I'll bring you in on this one. Do you guys know who had the best day in the NFL yesterday? One particular person had the best day of anyone in the National Football League yesterday, in my opinion.
Yesterday?
Yes, yesterday, a Wednesday, a middle of the week Wednesday. This NFL person had the very best day. Would you like to guess who that might be?
You got me rattled. I missed a lot of NFL news. I know the day before was crazy.
Oh, yeah, the
with
trade
whole
deadline.
Sauce
Yeah,
Gardner
that was
and
crazy.
the Jets, and that was insane. The Jets just said, hey, let us just start over, press reset. Yesterday.
Yes.
You got me.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, Cam Little, man.
Oh, that's a good one. That's good. I think this guy.
He was nominated.
Yeah, I think this guy had a better day than Cam Little.
Oh.
I'm going to submit to the two of you the guy who had the best day in the NFL yesterday. His name is Kirk Cousins because he officially gets his full $90 million from Atlanta since he wasn't traded.
Oh, man. Yes.
OMG.
Huh? $90 million to not play. Come on, Fred.
Yeah, no one was picking up that tab. Yeah, it's like, you're going out to dinner with now I hope this analogy doesn't get me beat up by my wife. You're going out to the dinner with this beautiful girl, and she doesn't, you pay out all of this, it's like, hey, let's go and go to Ruth Chris and have a great time. And, she shows up, and then, she doesn't pay you any attention, and now you're just there wondering, dang, should I even pick up this tab? we're not even compatible. What's going on? What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Atlanta is saying, what was I thinking? We gave this guy all this guaranteed money to do what?
Yeah.
And typically they say backup quarterback is the best position, but no, to get a guaranteed contract, $100 million, and not play is probably the best job in the world.
Yeah. That was a good day. That was a good day.
Kirk wants to play. He's just not playing well.
I know he does. All right, my man. Always good to catch up with you. Great insight as always. On to Houston and a chance to really knock the Texans right out with a win on Sunday against a backup quarterback.
Yep, no C.J. Stroud, but hey, Davis Mills came in and he was throwing that ball around.
Yeah.
They barely lost to the pretty good Denver Broncos team, 18-15.
Yeah.
So no pushover, same Texans defense. Got to get pressure, got to run the ball. A little this, a little that. Trevor has to play well.
Yep.
Play gutsy as he did versus the Raiders. Put it on his legs. Can come back home with a win before the Chargers.
All right, Freddie, you're the man. Appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right, guys.
Thank you. There he goes, Fred Taylor, joining us on the program. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Saddle up for a stampede deep in the heart of Texas. It's a Lone Star State showdown as the Jags Claws get hooked on horns in a fierce divisional fight. Jaguars, Texans.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010 XL.
Hey, this episode brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks. We're gang. It's good to be right. So easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. That's how it works. They also invented a flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money, in fact, even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks the best way to win cash this football season. Download the app today. Use code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Simple. Code 1010XL. $50 in lineups. after you play your first $5 lineup. It's Prize Picks, man. It's good to be right.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On November 6, 1869, Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the first ever college football game.
Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece. Premium flooring. Take our advice. Home of business. Affordable price. Driveways, pool decks, garage doors, beautiful patios, and more to explore. Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
Don't let Thanksgiving spills leave a stain on your holidays. Called Zero Res. Our patented cleaning technology. Our cleaning freaks lift out even the toughest gravy, cranberry sauce, or pumpkin pie disasters without that soap or residue, so your home stays cleaner longer. I love Zero Res. They make your house look better, feel better, smell better. Trust me on this one. Get back to clean and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $149. Get a 4th room free with a canned food donation. And by the way, don't just bring a can. Bring a bag of cans. You can do it. Take $75 off your air duct cleaning as well. Here's what you do. Call my friends at Zero Res right now. 287-5727, 287-5727. Go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Say you want the 1010 special, and you'll be glad you did. Zero Res. You spell it forwards. You spell it backwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
What if you could pull up to $500,000 in cash out of your home and drop your mortgage rate to 4.99% APR? Hey, Prosser here, and right now at Loan Pronto, they've got the lowest rates in 3 years. With Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can get your cash in as little as 3 days, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and even skip your next 2 house payments. One client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Paid off their debt, paid off 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. One call, life change. There's no wait, no hard credit pull. You probably won't need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Rates at a 3-year low. Act now. Call 914-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. See how much cash you can get today. Call 914-999-1508. See how much cash you can get today. You can also visit loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
It's holiday season and it's not too late to find the perfect spot to celebrate with your team. Fourscore is a place that brings the energy, where great food, craft drinks, and unreal vibes meet cutting-edge full-swing simulators. Don't play golf? Do not worry. With over 40 interactive games, Fourscore has something that everyone will enjoy. Perfect for company outings, birthdays, and even private events that go beyond the ordinary. With locations in historic San Marco and centrally located Gate Parkway, Fourscore is ready to make your next celebration unforgettable. Hit the easy button and book your event today at fourscoregolf.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday on The Drill.
Rookies that dropped 30 points in the NBA this season. The 3rd overall pick, VJ Edgecombe, and the 56th overall pick, Will Richard, had 30 points last night for Golden State as a starter in the NBA. Congratulations. Had a heck of a game and played very well. Very well. So 5 of 7 from behind the arc. Pretty impressive stuff by Will Richards. So I saw this hypothetical lines. If the game started today, like these games would happen, like the college football playoff first round, the SEC championship game, Alabama would be a 1.5 favorite against Texas A&M. In the college football, Georgia would be a 20.5 point favorite over Memphis. 20.5 points. Whew. Oregon, though, -1 at Texas Tech. That's a good first-round game. Ole Miss, 16.5 point favorite against Virginia. And Notre Dame, 9.5 point favorite at BYU. Speaking of Notre Dame, Auburn and Notre Dame have agreed to play a home-and-home in 27 and 28. The 27 game is in South Bend. The 28 game is in Auburn. They have never played football, Auburn and Notre Dame, which is kind of interesting. ESPN Bet is going belly up. The reason it's going belly up, though, is because DraftKings has moved in. So anyway, that's happening. And speaking of gambling, if you want to drop cash money on who you think the next coach is going to be at Florida, the betting favorite has changed. It's now Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin now the betting favorite to be the next coach at the University of Florida. Now, again, I'll caution you, this changes day by day. And on this particular day, Lane Kiffin is -150, Eli Drinkwitz +120, Jed Fish 6-1, James Franklin 9-1, Clark Lee 12-1, Brent Key 16-1, Kenny Dillingham 16-1, Glenn Schumann, the Georgia DC 16-1. I know a few things.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way. I would be stunned if the Florida Gators signed the Georgia Bulldogs defense coordinator as the next.
Oh,
season.
yeah, that's
I mean, that doesn't fit in any way, shape, or form. Jeff Brom is 20-1. That's unfortunate. Same as John Summerall, Alex Golish at USF 25-1. So, still chasing the big fish in Lane Kiffin. When will we find out? Who knows? I suspect, again, how you do it is also important. If Lane Kiffin does want to be the next coach of Florida, how you do it is important. So, Ole Miss looks primed. We just read they would play Virginia. They'd be 16.5 point favorites. So that's not till the 19th of December. That takes you past Christmas as far as, but can you name him the coach beforehand? Can you name him the coach when the season ends? I think you can, but we'll see. We'll see. So interesting take, though, that Lane Kiffin is now the betting favorite. I've told you all along, I think that he will take the job, but I don't know. Maybe he'll go to LSU. Maybe he'll go to Auburn. Can't believe Mr. 10 came on the air to make Billy jokes. Bye you, Billy. LOL. Did you see the Peter Burns Eats Worms clip from Monday? He says Auburn is the best of the 4 SEC openings. Then the host says they are looking for their 4th coach in 7 years. LOL. Yeah. Again, I don't, if somebody asks you what the best of the 4 are, I get that you answer it. But I would say Auburn, LSU, and Florida are all the same, and Ole Miss is below them. And the reason Ole Miss is below them are numerous. And I understand it's a different age of college football. I do. So does that equalize things? Not in the long run. Not in my opinion. Again, okay? Not in the long run. But Ole Miss has a better football team than all 3 of those. That's because of the coach. That's why Auburn, LSU, and Florida would love to have Lane Kiffin. So, but, we've been over this a million times. I'm just going to stand firm with what I said. Davis Mills has 4 wins and 2 are us. Actually, I think he has 5 and 2 are us. I'm just reading the text line. Dan, let Fred know it's easy to have a swagger when you're a damn Hall of Fame talent. So, yeah, some good stuff on the text line. Heisman, Marcel Reed for Heisman. Jeff ridiculed me for this text. He was pushing Carson Beck when I texted it, not knowing Reed had the better stats against Notre Dame and UF over Beck, their common opponents. Yeah, it's again the Heisman's wide open, and my boy Lockhart Construction and Roofing, Shane, says you better include Ty Simpson, and he's correct. You better include Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson is a Heisman Trophy candidate, that's for sure, and has a chance at winning it if he finishes strong. They say the streets are talking Lincoln Riley number 2 behind Kiffin at UF. Maybe Lane stays. So we'll see. It's Kentucky, Florida week. We hearken back to the grand old days of 1986.
That was a great year.
When Skinny watched his Wildcats beat the Gators up there in the Commonwealth, I believe.
Uh-huh.
It was like 17-10 or something like that, 10-3. I don't know what the score was. He may know. Let's welcome him to the program as we get ready for another round of Kentucky, Florida. Hello, Skinny.
Top of the morning, and I just gave Eve the official welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, very good.
So that little stop by on the walk, I'm probably about 5 minutes from you guys as the crow flies.
All right, wonderful. You're on the walk. You're on the Constitution.
Well, I tell you what, I've lost the habit, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm too old to do, what I've done through the years.
Oh, I understand.
But that Father Time is undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Kentucky, Florida, that god awful weather day in '86,
Mm-hmm.
10-3, and the year after, Florida began the 31-year streak.
Yeah. Yeah. 31 years in a row, just to let you people know how Florida has fallen on hard times. 31 years in a row, but in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3-4 against the Cats. Oof.
Yeah, and there's a couple more in there with some bad officiating in Gainesville.
Yeah.
Kentucky could have had another one very easily.
That's true.
Let me clue you in on. Of course, the game Saturday doesn't matter.
Right.
But next time you talk to Spurrier, you need to draw him out on this.
Okay.
He always said the first decision he made was to tear out the artificial turf. Brilliant decision.
Mm-hmm.
The second decision, he had some cover when South Carolina and Arkansas came in the league. No more November trips to Kentucky every other year. And by the way, talking about dodging a bullet,
mm-hmm.
if this game were being played 36 hours later, the high would be 33, the low 25, 40% chance of snow.
Oh, dear. We don't do well.
That's
Gators
how
don't do well up
that-
there in that. Yeah.
One other thing about Deion Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the same thing you did. That guy was dominant
Yes.
in the middle of the line. Now, to make you real sick, is it Jack Kaiser, the kid from Notre Dame? Is Jack his first name?
Yep.
The Buffalo Bills, 2 picks later, chose Deion Walker.
Ooh, ouch.
Now, that can hurt a little bit.
That stings. We need help inside there, and that would have. Yeah, there was some talk. He fell. That kid, he had a disappointing year for Kentucky last year because
Bad back.
Yeah, he fell in the draft boards.
So anyway, it's I don't know what's going to happen in Gainesville. Kind of like me losing the habit of 30 to 40 miles a week walking. I think Florida's lost the habit of how to win. That's a terrible place to get there. You know that.
We shall
and
see.
By the way,
yes, sir.
That Bill Hilly from up north.
Yeah.
I wonder how his stomach feels, having bought the season ticket in Florida to get the Texas game.
Yeah.
And the Tennessee game.
Oh,
it seems to me the Tennessee game will be another worthless game in Gainesville. Turns out now.
Good.
But anyway, again, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you, friend.
Let's get the Jaguars over the line this year.
Let's do it. Good to talk to you, my
Okay,
friend.
bye.
Thank you, buddy. There he goes, the skinny man. We'll take a break. 9 o'clock nasty on deck.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's Jacksonville's official tape checker.
I'm Jeff Lodman.
And he tells you about it Tuesdays during football season on Jaguars Today. Inspected by. Go to the pros Napa know-how. JacksNapaAutoCareGroup.com on 1010XL.
At Beard's Diamonds, we celebrate your anniversaries all the time. But now it's time for you to celebrate ours with the biggest sale all year. Beard's 44th anniversary sale is happening now with up to 44% savings. This is our biggest and final store-wide event of the year with our largest selection and lowest prices. Rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstones, gold fashion. Our cases are jam-packed and our associates know they can break all the rules for this. So come join us as we mark another year of proudly serving Jacksonville. In a sea of corporate chain jewelry stores, we're honored to be the only local jeweler in the town center. No commission salespeople, no corporate chain sales gimmicks, no treating you like a number. At Beard's, we're local people serving local people with honesty, integrity, transparency, and good old-fashioned customer care. Don't miss Beard's Diamonds 44th anniversary sale. From gold necklaces to lab-grown diamond studs to all the latest styles from top designers. You'll find it all at Beard's in the St. John's Town Center.
Hey, Icken here for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium service, man, for the life of your doors. Nothing more frustrating than your garage door misfiring. If mine ever does, I take action, I call action, and they take action. Jeff Bernard and his crew are Jacksonville folks. They're not some big out-of-town chain that you have to go through layers and layers to get to. Call Jeff. His folks are on it. And by the way, they've been doing this for a long time, 25 years in the industry, man. Nobody does it better. That tells you how good they are. I've been in my house 23 years. A few years ago, I had to get a new garage door. I did through Action Garage Doors. I mean, you know what? People still comment on it, say how it improves the curb appeal. Today's garage door openers features like smart home integration, quiet operation, and added security. If something goes wrong with your garage door, take action with Action Garage Door. They're easy to get a hold of. How do you get a hold of them? GarageDoor911.com. Garage Door 911 for Action Garage Door. Garage Door 911.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
RestoPros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
RestoPros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsAnyFlorida.com. That's RestoProsAnyFlorida.com.
RestoPros!
Time for a lane change. I'm Lauren Brooks, shifting gears on the hottest sports debate. Let's drive down Lauren's Lane in a Mazda. This is luxury. This is Mazda at the Avenues. Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Make your Thanksgiving table unforgettable. At Jacksonville Flower Market, their custom centerpieces burst with fall color and charm. Stop by Beach and Southside to design your holiday arrangement. Jacksonville Flower Market, where every table blooms with thanks.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Campione Law.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 904 Gutters with a Z. Jaguar head coach Liam Cohen credits run game success to coach Chad Moore and players buying into the system.
Credit to those guys for, listening, but also going out and executing and having the mindset to go do it.
On the ice, Jacksonville fell short in Savannah. Ghost Pirates edged the Icemen in a tight one. Next up, opening weekend at home. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:09 and it's 65 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad.
I feel glad when you're glad. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Good stuff. Good to be here on a Thursday, rocking and rolling, haha, with E. Hey, Jags won on Sunday.
Jags won on Sunday.
You made a pledge to the Googa Nation.
I did.
That you would, couple things. One, you bought shirts for That's a Dub.
That's a dub.
Because I got all over you when you had them going 12-5. And they started 3-1. I got excited, but nonetheless. And you have one shirt now to give away. At 641-1010. That's a Dub T-shirt. If you'd like it, call in. Be kind, be courteous, be correct. But he also, earlier in this show, and don't ask me why, this was not a hick and lean.
Yeah, I think it will. I think
it
will.
Do you have that? This is what he said earlier in the show. Stand by, please. I think you should spin the wheel for the fans if they go 12-5.
Bro, if they go 12-5,
yeah,
I'll definitely spin the wheel.
Maybe it was a lean.
If the Jazz go 12-5,
ladies and gentlemen, did you hear this?
If the Jazz go 12-5, I will definitely spin the wheel. That's definitely a lean.
Maybe it was a little lean.
And then I'll take a look at the text line brought to you by Lifetime Enclosures. And the boys are right, man. If we go 12-5, you should have to spin the wheel. Like, how do I get suckered into this?
No. I never said anything about that. I don't know why the boys are doing that to me. I mean, he's the one who offered that up. I'm looking at this cat, Matthew Wright. You know this cat, Matthew Wright? Used to kick for the Jags. Well, he's been signed by Houston. This guy is the most vagabond kicker in the National Football League right now. I'm going to go through it. Matthew Wright's been around since 2020. All right? I think he went to UCF, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Central Florida. Nice kid. Doesn't kick it far. All right, like he doesn't come close to having Cam Little's leg. but he's a pretty accurate guy. It's just that in this day and age, man, we got boys making 68, 65, 70-yard field goals. Got no time for a guy who can't get it 55. But Matthew Wright is the go-to signee right now in the kicking world if you need a kicker for a week. To wit, 2020, he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers for 3 games. All right. 2021, he kind of made it with us for the whole year, but he got replaced. He had a 56-yarder, by the way. But like 31 kickoffs, that back then this mattered. Only 6 touchbacks. Then in 2022, Kansas City for a couple, Pittsburgh for 4, 2023. We got 1 in Carolina, and that was it. 2023 was a tough year. Nobody needed a kicker, I guess. But 2024, San Francisco, Kansas City, Tennessee. 2025, Tennessee, Washington, Houston. This guy's unbelievable, man. I would love to know what a game check is for Matthew Wright. Or when he gets signed, like how long he lasts. Or, I have no clue. I mean, obviously Matthew Wright is kicking with a dream to be a kicker in the National Football League. But man, oh man, this guy can't hook on, but yet he's the guy that they hire all the time when they need a kicker. It's crazy. So Matthew Wright, how many teams did I just mention? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams since 2020.
Man.
11 teams. This guy just goes around. Now, he's kicked. If you take out 2 years, he was 21 and 24 for the Jags. And then in 2024, he was 15 and 16 for 3 different teams. But he's made 56 field goals on 64 attempts. He has kicked a 59-yarder. Where the hell did he do that? He did that in Kansas City. So he did get a 59 yards. Why can't this guy get a gig, man?
I don't know.
He's a good kicker. Doesn't seem like he can get a gig. It's the craziest thing ever. But yeah, Matthew Wright. Florida Gator basketball home opener tonight, the O-Dome against UNF. I'd like to give a shout out to my guy KJ, transferred from JU to UNF.
He did, yeah.
KJ, green light.
Shoot that thing.
Shoot that rock, baby.
Shoot.
Let it fly, man.
Let it fly.
Get yourself 25 attempts at the O-Dome, baby. Let it rip. You can make them. Let's go.
Yeah, that young man can shoot.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Didn't you shoot with him one time?
No, I haven't shot with him, no.
Okay. One of us did.
That was Denny.
Yeah.
When we did the Guggen hoop session.
Yes. Guggen hoop session. But anyway, yeah, Florida will be looking to bounce back after the loss to Arizona, and they're like 38.5-point favorites or something like that. But we'll see. As you know, I'm an adjunct professor at UNF, so I'm torn.
Yes, sir.
Lane Kiffin, we told you, is the leader in the clubhouse right now for the Gator job. There's Lincoln Riley buzz going on as well. Listen, Lane Kiffin, Lincoln Riley, those are 2 big boys. And that's kind of what Florida needs. They need a big boy. They need a big boy to coach their football team, and they need him desperately. I just don't know that Lincoln Riley – I would think Lincoln Riley would be less likely to leave USC than Lane Kiffin would be less likely to leave Ole Miss. USC is a big boy job.
Yeah, it is a big boy job.
USC, I think, has a number 1 recruiting class coming in, too. So I'm not sure where the buzz is coming from, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, we're over. We got to take a break. We got more coming up. This is The Drill on 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Because we know you might need a little extra to get you ready for game day.
Is this what I think it is?
It's the Terminix Kickoff Show. Prepared by Campione Law and American Electrical Contracting. 5 hours before kickoff of every game on 1010XL.
Football season is here, and our hometown team isn't the only one ready to stack up the wins. At Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi, you score big every time you shop with us. Thousands of vehicles, no flags, no fumbles, just hassle-free car buying and big wins with lifetime warranties, lifetime oil changes, and lifetime customer service. Plus, our wow pricing lets you celebrate a touchdown of savings. Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi. We're here to wow you.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
2 hours of Teal Talk with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony.
Jaguars today.
From the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Every weekday from 10 to noon on 1010XL.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval Drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
The experts at AMCO have been fixing cars for almost 60 years. Over that time, they've gotten more complex than ever. That's why our techs undergo rigorous training and certifications, so they can fix anything, including the most complicated repairs that come with some of the latest technologies. After 60 years, there's nothing we haven't seen or fixed. It's how we know cars inside and out.
Money tight? We can finance almost anybody. Find the AMCO transmissions nearest you at AMCOJacksonville.com.
What defines a hero? Dedication, loyalty, courage. Every day at AMCO, we serve heroes. For over 60 years, we've repaired and maintained the most critical public service vehicles. From complex transmissions to simple brake jobs with flexible financing and the extra safety precautions we need. The heroes we serve don't all wear uniforms. They're people like you. At AMCO, we're proud to serve all of you. AA MCO.
Family owned and operated in Jacksonville, Orange Park, St. Augustine, and St. Mary's, Georgia.
When all you have is a hammer, everything is a nail. I'm Dr. George Bari, and like me, I know you have been bombarded with PRP and stem cell treatments from companies that promise the world and charge prices to match. Or the surgeon that convinced you the only way to treat your injuries through surgery. At Bari Orthopedics, we offer the best PRP treatment on the market with prices that won't cost you an arm and a leg. We also have the expertise to treat your injury surgically if that is what it entails. We can discuss all surgical and non-surgical options with you and make sure you get the best treatment available. Come see me, Dr. George Bari at Bari Orthopedics.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the show. Hanging out here with E on a Thursday. We got ball tonight. Right?
Oh, we got ball tonight.
We got ball tonight. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We got the we got Gators UNF, and then we got NFL. Good stuff tonight. Who is it? Broncos Raiders tonight? I believe it is. They say they're getting ready for another Beaver Supermoon.
Oh, man.
Cougans are outraged about E getting punished for 12-5. Again, I
There
don't.
should be.
This is
Yes,
what-
it's Raiders Broncos.
Yeah, this is what happens when you.
You leaned on me, bro. Like it was
That's
like
not a
little
hard lean,
It
though,
wasn't a hard lean, but it was like little, you knew I was going to take the bait.
Yeah.
You know what you was doing.
If we go 12-5, I'll spin it with E. Once a Blue Devil, always a Blue Devil.
Shout out them Blue Devils.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys that said that they'd pay it off with me.
This isn't the kicker that I'm talking about that Herbs kicked. No, that's not true. Auburn fan here, Ole Miss being discussed with those three programs is just asinine. Right. I know, but they only got Lane because his image was damaged from the Raiders, UT, and USC stints. We have almost a perfect correlation with Bruce at Auburn. Auburn basketball sucked most of my life. Sorry, Junie Bug. But because he was damaged goods, we were able to lure a HOF-level coach like Pearl. Now that he's gone, we're probably going to fall back to the pack again. Same with Ole Miss after Lane. Ole Miss has been a bottom dweller for most of my 43 years. The sooner they get back there, the better. That's all. And listen, if he wants to stay there, he can stay there. That's fine. He might stay. I don't know. I just know that I do know that the people that I talk to tell me that not just interested, but very interested. So we'll see. Former Northwestern football coach Pat Fitzgerald, that's a guy I like. I think he's a great guy. He feels 100% vindicated in the wake of his August settlement of his wrongful termination lawsuit against the school. He was a head coach for 17 years. He spent the past 2 years preparing to return to coaching, wants to get back to the sidelines. I feel very fortunate. I feel fully vindicated. It's been great working through this process, a lot of conversations. Northwestern fired Fitzgerald amid allegations of hazing in the football program. He subsequently sued the school for $130 million for wrongful termination. Lawsuit was settled in August. He got himself a check, E.
They got that check.
He got a check. After the settlement, Northwestern released a statement that noted inappropriate conduct in the football program did occur. The evidence uncovered during the extensive discovery did not establish that any player reported hazing to Coach Fitzgerald or that Coach Fitzgerald condoned or directed any hazing. I mean, this guy was Northwestern through and through. They threw him to the curb. He fought back, and he won.
And he won. Good for him.
And I hope he does coach again, and I hope he coaches somewhere good, and I hope he wins. I hope he wins. I like him. Listen, he made 11 bowls in 17 years at Northwestern. He went 110 and 101. And he had chances to go to Michigan in 2011 at NFL overtures as well. He said he spent time at NFL camps and many colleges since he was fired, studied schemes and changes in the landscape to prepare for what's next. So, yeah, he's ready to rock and roll. So, you know what? I tell you, if I was like one of those schools that, like a Virginia Tech, that's a guy I would go get.
Okay.
That's the guy I would go get. So, Vernon Bryan wants to join us on the phone line. Let's see what he's up to. What's your feel for your football team these days, Vernon Bryan?
Hey, we're in November and we're playing meaningful football.
Okay.
I mean, usually we're at draft talk right now.
Yeah, we're not at draft talk. No draft talk. We also don't have a first-round pick, but yeah.
Right now, though, with that trade they made, this is going to determine this is the final straw for all those Trevor people one way or another. I stand on the side, hey, I don't have problems with Trevor other than when he plays those bad plays. But, with this receiver coming in, with Myers coming in, if he starts to drop the ball, then we can officially say Trevor is the most of the problem with the drops ball.
E, you're shaking your head in there. What are you thinking about that?
No, I can't go
How
for
can he
that.
be the problem? Like, what is he possibly doing that would make them drop the ball?
Right. There's nothing that he can.
It's not that he throws it too hard, right?
Correct.
I understand if you got a little short pass and you throw it 80 miles an hour, I get that. But those aren't the drops, right? We're seeing balls that, so you're suggesting the way the ball comes off Trevor's hand, the spin of the ball or something like that is causing the drops?
There's got to be something to it. I mean, there's just been so many guys come through. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. There's just something. It's just something weird about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then again, like we all said, Mahomes and Allen, Josh Allen, both have a lot of drops too. So,
Correct. Correct.
Let me ask you guys this: if you had one position for Travis Hunter to play, would you go offense or defense?
Me and E are in agreement here, but we're in the minority because we'd go defense.
Yeah.
I think he's an unbelievable cornerback, and I think if he just put all his, I think he'd be a all-pro corner. Is what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know that he'll ever be an all-pro receiver. I don't know. So that's why I would use him on offense, and especially on this team. And listen, he didn't hurt his knee because he's playing too much or playing too. He hurt it in a freaky, fluky Jaguar curse non-contact injury. So.
Right, I agree with you there. But the thing is, though, if you look at the analytics and percentages, because they all do that now,
yeah.
if you're playing both sides of the ball,
mm-hmm.
As many snaps as he's playing, percentages are you're going to get injured because you're carrying all the percentages of receiver and all the percentages of a corner.
Yes.
So you're doubling your chances of injury. So they either got to limit his snaps to a normal however many snaps the player gets in the game, or I just don't think he can make it through an NFL season healthy. Cardio-wise, talent-wise, endurance, he is there to play both sides of the ball, but I just don't think he's going to be able to make it through the years without getting injured more than a normal player would be just playing one side of the ball.
Fair enough.
So that's kind of take it easy, guys.
All right, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Let's get AJ in here before we break. Man, you got some nerve calling this show after what your school's done the last couple. I mean, my gosh.
Hey, listen, man. Last weekend was the first time that I just sat home after that game. I had so many activities to go to. Florida, Georgia weekend. Edward Waters had their homecoming, and I just sat in the house, bro. I didn't move. It's just like somebody. I'm like, what in the why?
Yeah.
What can you continue to practice to stop all this stuff? I know they go over this stuff because we do.
Right.
We do it at my high school. It's like you go over this stuff over and over again, the mistake that you make previous games, and then you show up and you do it again. Like, who has the answer to that, bro?
Yeah, it's a fair question. I don't have the answers.
It's just like, but back to receiver, playing both ways, it's rough. Because my receiver had to play both ways in the state championship game last year, and it took away from his production in the state championship game. And one of the coaches from Miami Northwestern called me and said, listen, hey, when we saw number 3 playing cornerback and he was dropping all those passes during the state championship game, he said it took a toll on him. So you have to be real careful, and you have to kind of give those guys pretty much a pitch count on how many reps they get.
Fair enough.
To be productive.
What about the Vikings? What are the Vikings? How are we looking? What do we got?
Look like the same thing from last year, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't take any teams lightly, but it is what it is. It's going to be hard to stop these guys, man.
Right.
And TJ, he's going to my alma mater, and he was with me for FAMU homecoming, and I was showing him around. Baby.
Good. I think that's fantastic for TJ. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah, man.
And by the way, that's great. That's great for FAM. Yeah.
Yep. But you know what you need to do? You need to leave me alone about my team. Everybody want to kick me about my team, like y'all team's doing something real good, man.
My team's in the process of starting over. That's good. I'm ready to start over. Your team's going to be stuck because next year we're going to be here in November, and we're going to be saying and you guys will start like 6-0, and you'll be crowing like you always do. You and Joe, and E to a point, and then reality sets in.
Did you hear me say anything this year?
Well, you're pretty good.
You know the reason why?
You're pretty good.
The reason why? Because I said this year, I'm just going to sit here and watch wait.
That's fair. You're pretty good about that. So, all right, we got to go. Get out of here. All right, good luck. All right, that's our friend AJ checking in. Let me just look right here real quick. I was trying to see who Miami plays next year. I don't have there. Let me see if I can find there. 2026. I don't think it's out. I mean, the dates aren't out, so it doesn't matter. Whoever they play in the whoever they play will they'll lose. they'll lose. So, right, E? you get to November. That's what you guys do, right? Miami, Florida Hurricanes, 26 football schedule. You got fam. TJ might be playing against them next year.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Central Michigan Chippewas. Way to stack those out of conference games, bro. You do go to South Bend next year. You know what that's not a? That's not a dub. You go to Clemson next year. Florida State at Hard Rock. So, yeah, usual guys. Usual easy schedule for Miami. Get ready for 8-3. This is the drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Florida Gators football.
All the way to the goal line.
The Gators crawl on the bluegrass.
Touchdown, Gators.
Florida, Kentucky, Saturday at 7:30 on Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football. 1010 XL.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
Frank Frangie here. Big Chief Tire offers affordable quality tires for every type of vehicle. Whether you're looking for all-season tires, high-performance options, or something more budget-friendly, Big Chief has the perfect set to keep you rolling. Their expert technicians ensure your tires are installed quickly and safely so you can drive with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and check out their unbeatable tire deals today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Tired of wrestling with your shower curtain like it's a fight for the last slice of pizza? Ditch the drama and say hello to a smooth, stylish glass shower enclosure from Baker Glass. Wago Glass is clean, elegant, and makes your bathroom look huge and brighter. Give your shower a makeover and feel like you're in a spa without the price tag. I'm Mac at Baker Glass. Call me and get ready to love your new shower. Let's make your shower great again. Remember, Baker Glass, no one treats you better.
This right here, this is where it starts. With a little flame and a lot of love. When the air cools or the night falls, fire brings the warmth. But it's what we bring to the table that matters. Slow smoked barbecue. Stories that stretch long. Laughter that lingers. And moments that just feel full. That's why it's always Sonny's here.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Jason, I called you about the ductwork in my attic this summer, and you totally blew me off.
I did.
My airflow is too low and my bills are too high.
I know.
There's stains on my ceiling tiles and sweating around the vents, and the mice have chewed so many holes in the ducts, I think they're getting more AC than I am.
I know.
Then how could you let me suffer all summer, Jason?
Because summer is the one time of year I just can't send my technician into someone's steaming hot attic. They'd kill me. Ductwork is hot, cramped work at the best of times. Lucky for you, those best of times are in November.
You mean like now?
Bueller Air and Plumbing can repair your old, damaged, or just plain sketchy ductwork right now when it's not too hot and not too cold.
And none of your technicians will kill you.
It's a win-win.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since 1987.
You cooling down, E?
Cooling down.
We got to cool down from a hot show today. A lot of things going on. cooling down from the Jaguars with this great opportunity this week. Great opportunity. Take advantage of the opportunity. You must take advantage of the opportunity. That has to happen. Got a backup quarterback, beat up football team. Not us, them. Take advantage, man. Major League Baseball free agency begins today at 5 o'clock. I'd like to see the Mets make a splash, but they won't. So we'll see. Hey, E, if you were the Jets, what about Joe Burrow?
Ooh. Wow.
Would the Bengals trade him?
I don't think so.
What if you dangled all them first-round picks? What do you got, 5 of them?
Yeah, I don't think so. Because then you got the whole Jamar Chase aspect because he's the reason that, so I don't know.
I'm just throwing that out there.
But, man, that's one, man.
Jets got to find a quarterback.
They do. They don't do good at drafting them, so they might as well go get somebody like Joe.
Everybody talked about the Jets. Now they control the draft, but it doesn't matter. They had 3 first-round picks a couple years ago, and they took Garrett Wilson, who's hurt, Jermaine Johnson, who they were ready to trade, and Sauce, who they
not
just
there
traded.
Anymore. Right.
It didn't help them win squat.
Nothing.
And that was a rebuild, So, I mean, here are the Jets with now control of the draft here for a couple years, man. You got to take advantage of it. My God, they've been terrible, though. Just been terrible. 1-7, 5-12, 7-10, 7-10, 4-13, 2-14, 7-9, 4-12, 5-11, 5-11. 2015, they went 10-6. 2010, they went 11-5. 2009 and 8, they went 9-7. That's some decent years back in the day in the late 90s. But gee whiz, man. Got to do better. Haven't been to the playoffs since 2010, E.
Man.
2010. They went back-to-back to the AFC Championship. Of course, they lost.
Is that Mark Sanchez years?
Yeah, that was dirty. That was dirty. What's happened to that guy, by the way?
Mark's, I don't know.
We haven't heard anything since the incident.
Yeah, since the incident, man.
Nothing.
I partied with him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like in 2014-ish, I
Yeah.
want to say.
Was he
in
crazy?
Vegas. No, he was a cool guy. He was calm.
It
was we were in Vegas. He was a cool guy. He paid for everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. There you go. Somebody's put out a power ranking list, and they got Kansas City as the number 1 team in the NFL at 5-4, and they got Carolina at number 29 at 5-4.
Man, look at this. Carolina. Wow.
Yeah, that's done well. They didn't look like they were going to win.
Right.
What did you think? I thought that was like a 3-win team.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I thought, you know what? Bryce Young ain't the answer.
I thought
he
was,
still might not be the answer.
But he's playing winning football.
He's doing okay, right?
Yeah. Alex Smith. That's all you got to do is manage the game.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing okay. Let me see what Bryce Young is. Because I'm not going to be a... He's won 5 games, like Trevor. Trevor's won 5 games. And Bryce Young's down here at the bottom with an 81.5, just ahead of Trevor, 79.7.
What's his touchdown interception?
11-6 to 9-6.
Oh.
Oof. 61.1% to 59.7%. Trevor went 20 of 40 against Houston earlier this year. That's a game. I mean, Houston's tough.
They are.
We need Trev to crank it up, but I don't know if we're going to crank it up against Houston. 9 touchdown passes, though, in 8 games.
Yeah.
Got to give me 13, 14,
Yeah.
Here are the touchdown passes so far. We got Matthew Stafford, who's playing like an MVP. 21, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it helps having Devontae and Puka.
Yeah, it does. But, again, that's a quarterback, Matt Stafford. He's back there. He knows what he's doing. He's in control.
He's in control.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's got 18. Aaron's got 17. Dak's got 17. Goff's got 17. Mahomes got 17. Bo Nix has 17 touchdown passes. Drake May has 17 touchdown passes and 4 picks. Sam
Drake
Darnold
May.
has 16. Jalen Hurts has 15 and 1 pick.
15 and 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Matthew Stafford's 21 and 2, though.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're still – Trevor was up there in pass attempts. Yeah, he's 7th. He's tied with Indiana Jones. The difference is Trevor's completed 175. Indiana Jones completed 204. Now Trevor's had some drops, but I'm sure Indiana Jones has some drops too. Indiana Jones, same amount of passes, is thrown for about 600 more yards too. That's another thing. Getting that ball down the field.
Yeah.
14 and 6 versus 9 and 6. Sacked 14 times. Trevor's been sacked 21 times. So, QBR, Indiana Jones 70.6, Trevor 43.9. Ooh. What do you like better, the QBR or the rating?
Neither.
Yeah.
I don't like neither of them. I like completions and attempts. That's what I like.
Yeah. Drake May is, I mean, Lamar has the number 1 rating, but he's only played 5 games. Drake May's played 9 games. He's at 117. Sam Darnold at 116. Jared Goff at 115. QBR, Lamar 78.9. Sam Darnold 77.9. Dak 75.2. Dak's got 17 and 6. He's doing just fine. So all these guys are doing well. All right, we'll take a break. We'll make the turn for home next right here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Chelsea here, ready to upgrade your windows or patio doors? During Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sales event, buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 2 full years. Our Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida homes, designed to help you save on energy bills while keeping your home comfortable all year round. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home design consultation. License number CGC 1527613. Renewal by Anderson, where comfort meets savings.
Looking for your new favorite hangout this football season? Try Voodoo Brewing Company in the heart of San Marco. Locally owned and community-focused, Voodoo Brewing serves up award-winning beers, scratch-made upscale pub fare, and laid-back vibes where everyone's welcome. For live music, trivia nights, and all the football action this season, make Voodoo Brewing Company Jacksonville your new favorite spot on San Marco Square.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Stop wasting your money on bottled water and call Dug Duck Rooter. We can install a new water filtration system and softener at your home or business. Check out our 5-star Google reviews and give us a call today for a quote. DugDuckRooter.com.
Hey, David again here with Royal Pet Services. It's that time of year when rodents start making their way into our homes. Layson, tell them what they need to get in.
A quarter-size hole.
That's right. That's all they need. Hey, tell them where to go for a free attic and exterior inspection.
Visit RoyalPetServices.com.
Keeping kids active is a full-time job for parents, so let I-9 Sports help. They've got winter and spring registration open right now for kids all over the First Coast to enjoy their favorite sports. Log on to i9sports.com and don't miss out on the upcoming seasons. Enter 1010 in the promo code.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Yeah! Making the turn for home. Good to be here. Good to be out of here pretty soon. Rookie rushing leaders, Ashton Jeanty leads away 487, but Quinshaw Judkins right behind at 486. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt 440. Cam Scattaboo 410. Kyle Monangai of the Bears 362. Had a big game. O'Marion Hampton's been hurt 314. Oh boy, I got 10 running backs, or 9 running backs in Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart 251. RJ Harvey of the Broncos. I know the Jags liked him. He's at 205. Come on, Bayshu. Get the tootin' train going. Need some yards. It's hard, though, when you got a guy in front of you playing so good. What do you think the Jags Super Bowl odds are, E?
I'm not really good with odds, so I would say, I don't know.
Plus 7,000.
Oh, I was
same as the Pittsburgh Steelers. But here's the good news. They're 16th. The Bengals, the Browns, the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Giants, the Jets, the Titans, are all plus 100,000. The Commanders, the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Falcons, Panthers, the Chicago Bears, the Vikings, and the Texans all behind them as well.
So who won the Super Bowl last year? Was it? It was the
Philly.
Eagles, right? Do you think? Would you? I mean, I know the answer to this, but would you take the Eagles or the field? Like right now?
Field.
The field.
Kansas City and Buffalo are both plus 600.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City not even in the playoffs right now. Plus 600.
Yeah.
Buffalo plus 600. Rams plus 800. I'll tell you a good bet. Seahawks.
Yeah.
Now, Darnold's still got to play good in the playoffs, so that's the risk, but they're down. They're plus 1,100.
What are the Bucks?
Bucks ain't a bad pick either now. Bucks are plus 2,000. I like that one too, E.
Yeah.
Put some shekels on those two.
I'm still rocking with them.
Yeah, that's not bad. Were they your pick to go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they were.
I picked Baltimore. Oof. I may be out soon, man. Oh, man, this is terrible.
Oh, dear.
Dallas Cowboys announced defensive end Marshawn Nealon has passed away. He was 24.
What, he was on the roster?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
They announced it. It doesn't say former. It's with extreme sadness that the Cowboys shared that Marshawn Nealon tragically passed away this morning. Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend Catalina and his family.
Oh, man.
Second-round pick out of Western Michigan in 2024. Dude, he recovered a block punt for a touchdown on Monday night.
What?
What happened?
Wow.
Oh, God. He played 17 defensive snaps Monday night. 3 days later, he passes away.
Oh, man.
Terrible news. Ouch. That's from Adam Schnepner. Yeah, Western Michigan. Remember, they talked about him like pre-draft, if I remember. Oof. That kind of shakes you up a little bit.
Does.
Hate to end the show on a down note. Let's Broncos and Raiders play tonight. Gators and UNF play tonight. Boy, do the Raiders have any kind of chance of winning this football game?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Play us out of here, E.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Tony.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing well.
What are you guys doing on a Thursday?
We are paying off the Breakfast Bowl bet for
who's paying it
the
off?
Week. This week it would be Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
I got him by a point.
Oh, yeah!
I think this week
Dylan had a bad week gambling.
What it wound up being.
Lost $1,000 on the high school front and had to buy breakfast.
Mahomes did him no favors. This was not the right week to have.
No.
The 1 week you get to use Mahomes. So
oh, no.
He brought us breakfast this morning. We also have our question of the day today asking which player has been the Jags MVP through the first half of the 2025 season.
I
So
like
we'll
to
dig
vote.
into that
I
with
vote for
D-Rock.
ETN.
Okay.
That's my vote. But you can make a case for other people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely go for ETN. So D-Rock here as well?
D-Rock is here. Yeah, we'll
Saw him.
react to the Raiders and get ready for the Texans this week. Is quarterback and kicker not going to play for the Texans, so we'll see what that looks like for them.
Listen, I mean, again, the Jags need to take advantage of this opportunity. It's right there for them. I don't care what anybody says. I know David Smellsby. So what?
Yeah.
They're trying to change a culture down there, and when you change a culture, you go out to Houston and you punch them in the mouth when they got a backup quarterback in there.
You would hope.
That's what you got to do.
You would hope. It's the issues that the Jags have getting after the passer right now does not bode well.
That's fair.
You know, in a matchup like this where, look, the Texans are going to get after Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Like, if they play really good defense.
Yes.
So
really good. They're the best
20
defense in the NFL, probably.
Right. 20 is
arguably.
probably enough to beat Houston because they don't score at all.
Right.
But 20's not an easy bar for this team right now to
Fair
get over
enough.
with all the issues they're having offensively.
Yeah. Be interesting to see if the Jags can get maybe build some momentum from that second half of the Raiders game offensively.
Would love to see it.
So have a great show.
Thank you.
That is Tony, Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today right here on the Superstation E.
Yep.
Apparently our work is done. You know what that means?
What that mean?
It's time to swerve.
Blueface, baby.